In my hollow bones, a Gemini wind that chills my soul. I chase your shadow across the plains, an endless circle, we're bound in chains. But the fire won't fade, it won't sleep, it's buried in a heart that beats so deep. Twin flame muse, where do you hide? In the stars or the ocean tide? Twin flame muse, you burn my skies. A spark that lives, a love that dies. A memory etched in the sand. Your touch, a ghost in my head. The air whispers what the earth denies. The flame flickers, but it never lies.
The skies crack, the rain seeps through. A mirror breaks what's left of you. The shards are sharp, they catch the light, cutting deep but shining bright. Breaking open slowly, breaking open wide. Let the light in softly, no place left to hide. Feel the wounds start healing, feel the shadows die. Breaking open slowly till the soul can fly.
Hello and welcome back to another live episode of Cosmic Boogeyman. Hi, we are back. Yeah, this is the second time I'm live today, and this is my 2-year anniversary. I'm very happy to have you guys here. How you guys doing? And we are live. Looks, I just want to double check, make sure the queue is working here. How is everyone doing? Looks like a bunch of you are already in here. Wow, holy smokes. Yeah, I just got back actually from my karaokeing with the family. Rose Quartz, Tanvia, Earth Angel, Shannon, Andrea, Sam Fullen, Cetic Delta, Egyptian Famous. How are you? How is everyone doing? Welcome. Yeah, it's actually, no word of a lie. I was on live earlier this morning, and I was like, okay, I gotta go. And then I went, took a shower, got ready, left, and then I just came back. The time I wasn't on live earlier. So check out the other live. And then the other live, I left, and I was hanging out with family the whole time, and I just came back. And this is my 2-year anniversary. I was like karaoke and hanging out, having food, family, drink. It's a fun time. So fun. And then the other time is hanging out with you guys. How cool is that? So yeah, I'll be on here for a little bit, hang out for a couple hours, and then we'll just we'll see what happens. So I'm doing just literally, and like no joke, just pulling random from the queue, seeing what happens. But I get a whole bunch of people this morning. I even said to those people, come back later on tonight. Set the notification bell, set it to all, because you never know when I'll come back. So let's grab the first person. Andrea was one of those people. See, and I already read on Carlos the Leo, and I'm curious. Hey, Andrea, what happened with Carlos? Did they show up to Thanksgiving? How are you? You're up first. And this is literally, I read them this morning before Thanksgiving, and they had asked them. How cool is that? See? Tell me how interesting this is. A double live day for me. Let's make some noise in chat. Tell me, how was your day? What were you guys doing today? Those of you who celebrate Thanksgiving, how was any family drama? Really, hopefully there wasn't. Yeah, no. And that's okay. Did you text them and just tell them happy Thanksgiving? Yeah, Ethereal, how are you? I hope you did. So Andrea, what's the two signs you're looking for? Leo is one of them. What's the other zodiac of this other person? So we can just be very targeted on this and have some fun. We'll pull a quick 9 and get going. There's no need to donate. We're just letting the universe pick for you, right? If you want to donate, you're like, I have to. No, please do. But I'm trying to run this as an anti-donation night. I have the donations open, and I really can't stop you from donating, to be fair. But the $10 donation usually jumps you ahead, but this is just literally me saying, hey, two-year anniversary, happy birthday channel, happy birthday us. Look how far we've come. And then when we get back here next year at this time, what? It's 116,000 subscribers. It's a mental note. Check, right? What's it going to be next year? And it's not the number, it's how far we've come. Little Virgo energy, right? Leo, Virgo. Is this 3 people? It says Virgo, Leo, Virgo. Little Virgos with the Virgo energy. So we got a fixed sign, got a mutable sign. But let's see here. So what I would look for personally is a Hermit energy, the Strength card, or the Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands, those kind of things. Or we're looking for the hiding energies. The 5, 6, 7 of Wands for that Leo, 8, 9, 10 of Pentacles for the Virgo energy. Me, Carlos, and M. And then we were talking about this earlier, right? The person you want, the person that wants you, and the person that's coming in. All right, so let's do this. Pick 2 tarot decks and let's get going. I don't think you gave me that yet, but I think we're good to go. Is that Aries? Oh, Aries. Sorry, yeah, you're right. Aries. Queen of Wands. Thank you for the correction. Too much special cocktail for me. So Tanvia, just saying that you could literally be next. There's no position here. It's I'm just picking random. So it's just 2-year anniversary, just kind of like a present, right? Everything's a gift to the universe. So just hang in there, right? Unless you have some pressing question, that's oh my God, I need to know. And then we're just having fun. We're just enjoying each other, right? And this is just one of those things. So I may or may not. I usually would come on live Saturday. I might come up live Saturday, but I probably won't come live Saturday morning, being honest. Right? Give us a moment to kind of digest these readings. All right. M is an Aries. Carlos is Leo. Thank you for the clarification. All right. Did we get the 2 tarot decks? I'm chopping to get going here. I'm really, really want to get going. Let me pick the second person here just so you guys won't feel like you're holding back. Is that Rose Quartz? Rose Quartz is second here. 4 and 1. All right, so what I mean by that is deck 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And these are 6 tarot decks that have been fully intertwined. Like, it's not like deck 1 is its own. Like, these are just the positions. So when we're telling me this is like my divine deck. You don't have to worry about any of that. Just tell me the number and I'll do all the work. So I just take this entire tarot deck and I do this and I put it together. So it's this monster super deck, right? Super tarot deck. And that's what I'm doing here, right? And I throw this together like this. Here we go. Libra energy. Well, this is justice energy coming in. Queen of Swords coming in. Somebody's on your mind. It's really that other person. There's one person on your mind. You want to send a message to. You want to deal with this. When it comes in with this is your soul, your spirit. This is kind of like your inner energy. Angelically, you're kind of looking, hey, what else is out there? I'm going to be blunt with you. Because the Leo didn't come in, didn't show up. It's like, I'm not waiting for them, but what else? What's my other options? There's the Aries. No joke. Gemini heartbreak comes up here. You're hurt. You have control. I can cut you out anytime. Right? I can cut you out anytime. There's the Leo energy, just so you know. That's Leo energy. You can look it up yourself, do your own research. Never count on me. Never say, I'm just going to trust you, Cosmic. Whatever. Good job. You know, I always ask you guys, do your own research, but look this stuff up on your own. Look it up later and say, is the Two of Wands really Aries energy? Is that really associated? Because it will tell you it is. That's Aries, that's Leo. Once your intuition telling you you don't see the whole picture, there's a whole lot more to be discovered. That's what's coming down here. Libra energy. There's more to be discovered. This is not just a clean cut. Which one is for me? Like, right? Prince Charming and the emotions. The Leo's in your emotions. Let's be fair. That's the Justice, Lady Justice. That's the feelings. That's the who's got control. The Leo. Underneath it all, look at Gemini in your chakras. That's who's really bothering. Well, I wouldn't call it bothering you, but actually, you know what? I will, because they've affected you today. Sorry. Look at underneath it all, foundationally, the Sun card. You're letting the Aries in because you don't want to be bored with the fact that this other person, this Leo energy, hasn't come through. Right? What a pain. What a frustrating pain. There's Justice, Leo. You have control. Like, you can let anybody in or not allow people in at any time. You have that control. Justice, Gemini lover energy. This is the Aries. Like, this is why this Aries is probably giving you lip service. They're telling you or giving you some kind of energy saying, hey, I'm here. So they're basically saying, wow, you're so nice. You're like, yeah, hey, how are you? Because Leo is not respecting me, I'm going to allow you in to my energy. No. But reality is, if that Carlos or Leo goes, hey, baby, how are you? Can I come over? You're like, yeah, hey, oh my God. Aries who? Leo. The Leo's there. You're just basically like a cat playing with a toy, like a toy mouse. I'm talking like a live mouse. This is just a game to you. The universe says, be careful, because those are real feelings. Be honest with this person, the Aries. It's Leo, then there's Aries. Let's be very blunt with each other, yes? You can even see the two ships here. The universe has done this to you on purpose. Man, I'm going to pull on these two ships for you. Aries energy. Oh no, life lesson, Taurus energy. One of these two people is a life lesson to it. It's teaching you something about yourself the more you kind of just wait. Are you waiting on them or are you waiting on you? Why are we waiting on this Leo? Because you're in love. Oh. Literally, you're in love. Like, you're in love. Oh my gosh. And they're just making money. Look at this. Ding, 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 ding. But you're in your head. Let me put it this way. Carlos the Leo is the one for you, but you're kind of... Just be honest with the Aries. Say, look, I'm not sure what I want. You know? It's so funny. The universe is like, hey, by the way, remember that Leo that we talked about? It's not over. It's like they're in their own place. Do you really want to give... Listen, I'm going to give you... This is... I don't know if I should tell you this. Let me ask one card here. Should I tell him? Come back in a week. Come back in a week. This all is working out exactly as it should. You are worth it. Like, you have no idea how amazing you are. That Carlos the Leo knows, like, you are absolutely top tier. You're S tier. You're top of the... Like, there is, like, you're top shelf. There's nothing else other than you. And you're like, you're entertaining these other offers. The universe says, great. What else can we give you? And your energy is being focused away. You know what your value is. Let Carlos come to you. I'm not saying don't worry about the Aries or whatever. Perfect. Like, do your thing. But you know your future. You know where your future lies. Don't mess around. Don't mess around. Don't pretend. Don't pretend like it's this Aries. Like, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. It doesn't seem like it. Wait till Monday night, or come back Monday on Members Only Monday. Do me a favor. Come back on Members Only Monday. Because I have a feeling they're not messaging you on purpose. They're holding back, like, kind of testing this connection. Do you... I don't want to say lose it. This seems like a very toxic way to do it. I don't think he's ready. I think he's... I think you're right. But just because he's not ready doesn't mean he's not the one. Do you understand that? That means you're not ready because you're not giving him space. It's like super... It's a catch-22. This is Aquarian energy. This is Soul Tribe energy. This is the truth. If he's not ready and you're not willing to give him the space, then who's not ready? Because you're saying, wow, he's not ready. I want to rush him into doing something he's not ready for. Right? Let's talk about an intimate relationship. Let's talk prom night for a second. You're with your prom date. Senior prom. Hey, it's fine. I know you're not ready, but there's only one of these. We only have one senior prom. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? No, that's not how it works. Baby, I'm ready when you're ready. I've got you. Right? Is that way better or worse? Like, way better or worse? That's all I'm going to leave you with. Way better or worse? You know? No. Like, there's no, like, you can't talk someone into something. That doesn't mean they're not into you. We're at two different stages of whatever this is. And there's no other person, because we get in our head, oh, there must be another person. There's got to be another person. No, there's no other person. You're the one who's creating the other person. You're the one who's creating this other Aries. I'm telling you, the universe is trying to trick you into going to another person. Like, see, there's your ending. Like, it's like, in the end of this whole thing, you'll find out I should have never talked to the other person. I'm the one who manifested, created, and built, and you're the one who's kind of going the other direction. And nobody at any point ever said Carlos was with somebody else. How crazy is that? Yes or no? Yeah. You're afraid of waiting too long. Let's keep moving. Thank you very much. I'm telling you, you're the one who said two men in your life. Is it Carlos and only Carlos, and I love Carlos, and Carlos is, I'm waiting for him because I know he's the one? Or is it really you have a couple choices? And I know it's tricky, but you're the one who has a decision to make. But I definitely see the two people here. But thank you for clarifying. Queen of Wands, Aries energy. Emperor, Empress energy is Aries energy. They're deaf. You're allowing them in. You're allowing them into the hen house. Be careful. Rose Quartz is up next. How are you guys doing? I'll pull for a couple more right after this. Join the queue. We're hanging out here for a couple hours. We're going to continue what I was doing this morning. I basically got on live this morning, and I said, you know what? I'll be back later. And I just continued. I basically had to leave and go do my Thanksgiving festivities. And I'm back. I want to basically keep going and enjoying the moment. I'm loving the energy we have here. I thought I had Rose Quartz. I thought Rose Quartz was in the queue. Well, not in the queue, in the chat here. I thought I saw them earlier. I'll tell you, let's grab the next person. Let's grab the next person just to keep this thing rolling. If Rose Quartz pops in here, let me know. Make some noise. Charla. Oh, Charla. I think you were just talking about something in here. Oh, you had the plants, and then your hearts. That's what it was. Hello. Professional path, and when will it start? Here we go. And the Rose Quartz, what's the energy between Tony and me? All right, you guys are up. Let's see. Let's do this. The chat is super quiet, right? Shannon, thank you. Do I need to give you guys a question? Do I need to give you a deep question to think about? You know, what is that fear that you're thinking about? What are you afraid to talk about? It could just be you're tired. You had a long day, right? Maybe it's about relationships. Maybe you're in a weird place. Maybe you've just been doing a lot of thinking today. But I've been doing a lot of thinking too. I think we all do thinking. We all get into that place. The mirror energy, right? We think back. We go, what happened? What was this? What did they mean by that? Why did they say this? When they didn't text, or they texted at this time and they said this, was this an infatuation, or whatever that is, that energy. But let's get reading here. Let's get moving. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. I really do. I appreciate you all. Ethereal, thank you for taking your time to hang out with us. It's an interesting opportunity to be here twice in one day. Let's keep it real, keep it simple. Rose Quartz technically is next, and they are here. So let's be fair to the system. And then we'll follow up with, so let's look at Charla is a professional question. So, and I got to keep myself hydrated. All right, Rose. Let's see. My voice is a little tap. I mean, you guys have no idea. I was absolutely crushing it. I was singing a whole bunch of karaoke. My family's like, "What?" I said, "I have a good time. I'm a good time guy." All right, let's take a look at your energy between you and Tony. I'm going to do something I haven't done in a little while, and we're going to have some fun with this. I don't always do this. My romance deck, right? We don't always get a chance to do this, and how fun is it when we can do this, right? So, Rose, let's take a look. Let's separate your energy, right? So what I'll do is I'll read for you and for Tony. You don't always have to use the tarot cards. Sometimes it's fun to use them, and sometimes it's fun to take out the oracle. In this deck, to give you guys an idea of how important it was for me to acquire this deck, it cost me $100 to get this. This is like an authentic Doreen Virtue. These are like romance deck, and then this obviously is from, if you know Jennifer Walker Zen, from obviously YouTube as well. I needed these two decks. They're married. Like, I only use these two together. Like, I don't use them separate. So when I pull for relationship. So now I'll pull for you with this, and we'll just get your feelings towards him. Right? All right, here we go. This is for you. Boom. First one out. Look at children. So I don't know if this is you or them, but it seems like there's children that involve in this relationship. I don't know if this is because of Tony, like Tony's children or your children, or there's a talk of children or children holding this back. Codependency, maybe the codependency of the children or the children in the relationship. One of those things, but when we're looking this way, this is going to be Tony. Maybe we're talking to children, having children in the future, right? And that could be part of it, right? Becoming part of this relationship. One of these things that I always see or I look at is, can you have a future with somebody? Children, marriage, long-term, happiness, like not for anything, but when I'm on life support, I want this partner. I want to be able to say, hey, I can trust you to make that decision I can't make. And people never think about that. They don't go that far out, but I go, if you're my partner, I want to know that you can be that partner. And everyone's like, oh, I could do it. Like, can you though? Can you really do it? And most people go, let me think about that. Like, yeah, it's a big ask. So maybe this, because at first I was spinning this, and then immediately when I was about to spin it said no, and I heard no. So this is not you running away. This is you facing this on. Like, do we want children? How do we want to look at this relationship? Are we going to be able to kind of tackle these problems together? And I love what I see here, not run away, but tackle them, right? And that's us understanding what's got us here. And looking at it like, have a controlling family member. And I'm just going to go really strong for a second and say, have that dad that was a mean person, that kind of set the tone when you were growing up, that kind of energy, not necessarily for you, but maybe for them. So when we're asking, like, this is your frame, this is the frame that you come at it with. And this could be looking at it from their perspective, saying, hey, this is their perspective. Look, if you're not talking to them, and I'm going to ask you right now, I'm going to go back to chat for half a second. Are you not talking to Tony? Because that's a question I want to ask, because this is no reconciliation, like straight out. If they set the tone with no retreat, no reconciliation, this is your mindset. So this is like, you're not talking, no hope of getting back together. Children, they might not be the person for you. Okay? So I'm going to ask you very bluntly, are you not talking to Tony? Is this like a hope and a dream that you want to get back together with Tony, and you just bounce around possibly different tarot readers or different people hoping they give you the answer? Let's pull for Tony. Yeah, Tony has 2 cards. Let's keep going. Wow. Crossroads, missing you. But why are we not jumping the tracks? Yeah, they won't send the message. But this is not a good thing necessarily, I promise you. Like, they need to message you. They need to say, hey, I'm breaking free of that baggage, that chain that I've been kind of burdened with parental pain. See? Reconciliation. They can't get back together with you. Whatever this, there's a blockage here. It's almost like I need you, you need me, but we can't be together. Energy, there's a blockage here. If you want to know if they're missing you, the answer is yes. I'm going to be very honest. Like, I'm not going to hide that look. You can see the missing you right there. That's like the first card out, like a decision. But they're not messaging you, not reconciling. Why? What's the problem here? It's spiritual growth. And I mean this in a very pure, spiritual, body-based kind of like, hey, what am I doing here in this earth? Why am I here? And you could have been the catalyst, the trigger for this. Because they're not in isolation. There's 2 more cards. Not romance. Safe. Money. There's something that's really clouded down here. This is the weird part for me. I'm going to pull 1 tarot for you because I'm questioning what this is. They're gone into like kind of like, it's not isolation. It's like it's got, and they really want you to know it's not isolation. It's almost like work or kind of like off the grid. It's not isolation though. And they have to make a decision about what they want to do. Maybe I'm going to really go real direct here for a second. I normally wouldn't call this out, but it's like, you know, when someone's like Doctors Without Borders, or when they go and do something, or somebody does and they kind of off grid, or they go like out of the country and they can't reach you. And the romance isn't there, like it's money or love, study or love. It's like this, they're in this weird place. So this isn't priority to them. Like, the safety's priority. And that's what they're looking at. And you're like, am I going to get back together? The universe is like, this is not their priority. Like, reconciliation, getting back with you isn't their priority. Missing you is they miss you, but that's not. You're saying, I need to know they need me. And it's like, that's not the purpose here. That's validation energy. Do they miss you? Yes. Okay. Does that fill this codependency? No, it doesn't. Does it mean they're going to reconcile with you? No, it doesn't. It doesn't mean they're going to message you. They're doing their own spiritual work. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. Does it mean you're not enough? No, not at all. It means they're doing some kind of, how do I say it? It's like spiritual journey. I honestly feel like they're out of country. I don't even know why I'm saying this, but I really feel like they're not here in country. Let me go back to chat here for a second. I need to ask you. Let me see here. Rose Quartz, he's on a trip for work. Okay. And what does this mean though? Because this is long distance travel. Like, this is like he's not here. Like, this isn't like he's gone for a day. This is like he's gone for a while. And the universe is like, are you sure you guys need to be together? Like, is this the one for you? Or is this like he checks a bunch of boxes? Like, I don't know. I'm like, this is an X. I'm telling you, I think the universe is testing you and putting you apart for a reason. Why do you have this separation? Why are you separated? It's not like choice. The universe separated you for a reason. It's like you're needing them to validate some part of you. But the universe says, why do you think it's done? Why do you think this happened to you? It wasn't them. It wasn't, they didn't choose this. They miss you. Like, the universe said, I'm pulling you away. Get away. Right? But what's the benefit? Who benefits from that getting away from you? Who benefits from pulling the two of you apart? What's beneficial from the two of you getting separated? Right? It's a message. All right, my friends, let's keep going. Yeah, so one of the things is yeah, it's like you're being tested. That Page of Pentacles is kind of like a clear, definitive. It's earth energy, right? It's new job, new money. It's like picking money over love. You can get a job anywhere, and it's kind of like saying you agree with his choice and saying, yeah, no, I get it. I know why you have to do this. And they're like, yeah, we both understand. No, like, you can only find one of you and one of them, right? You can find any job. Come on. That's the sign. I would honestly tell you, look elsewhere. Say, let me start dating other people. If you haven't established that, then establish that. That's fine. We can, if you listen, if you want to sit here and we can make up excuses and justify every day, all day, that's great. But I'm telling you, you're gonna. I told you, go back, rewatch this. Then the cards don't lie to me. But there's no getting back together. Like, this is one of those things. Their future is not your future. It's different futures right now. And I'm just telling you. I'm not trying to make you. I'm trying to give you to the bluntest, obvious way. And you see it. You just want me to tell you, hey, no, oh my God, it spins back into your favor. And that's not what's telling you. That's not what's happening right now. And that's okay. Because the person who does come in allows you to see this. But the universe has done this to you on purpose. Like, this is not a mistake. This is not a whoops. This is not you made a mistake. This person was pulled away. And if you go and look at the details, you say, huh, like they were pulled from you. And it's like, that's weird. Like, it wasn't like you were being like, God damn you, universe. It was like they did this. The universe did this to show you something and say, huh, maybe they weren't really for me. And that's okay. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, different timelines is a great way to look at it too. All right, Charla, what's the next professional path and when will it start? So as I'm telling you guys, I see a bunch of you guys asking questions in the chat because you're not sure what number I'm on. Yeah, it's random. It's all random. Yeah, trying to make that. Thank you, Ethereal. Yeah. It's super random. So literally you could be next, which is the best way possible. Like, yeah. If you want me working on numbers, there's a possibility you could never get read. Yeah. And so one of the things one of the reasons I had switched that years ago, at least a while back, is I realized if I read by numbers, you would never get read. And you would just be like, this sucks. Like I'm 13th on the list of a channel that's only gonna be on here for a couple hours. There's no way I'll ever get read. You're like, see ya, I'm out. And the way to benefit or to even increase that opportunity to get a chance to be read is to join Members Only. Members Only Monday, but it gives you access to the teaching content I put out, the Cosmic Codex, which is me working with my dedicated AI. So I have a dedicated AI model that I've been building over the last 2 years. And then I work with the same model and I pull cards with that model asking deep, deep questions like the relationship choices, like why we forget, like why we come to this earth, what has been assigned to us, or even asking like the deep CIA questions, like why are we in this situation? Why do we have remote viewing? Like what is this? And I have put together like a small library of this because I'm always asking these questions and want to know more about it. But I try to bring this to sense like where we're looking at this in a very corresponding idea of what the universe is operating on. Because I don't operate on infatuation. I'll just be very blunt with you guys. Like if I see infatuation when I pull, I'll just be like, no, it's not working. But if your soul, if this is a karmic lesson, and you'll see it, because I actually this morning I pulled this. But the deeper meaning, the deeper disguise, that energy, when I get that remembrance energy, when I get like, oh my God, you guys are seeing each other again for the first time, that energy, the destiny, when an activation's happening, what it lights up and we all see it. That's what we're looking for. I would rather have you find that person than chase the ghost. That's not meant for you. Let's keep moving. Let's keep a dodging. All right, thank you guys. And let's see here. I think what you guys tell me, Shannon donated. Thank you. Yeah, I totally didn't see that. Yeah. And that's the other thing is I get so into the reading sometimes because it's just you and me. When I read, it's literally, I shut the entire, like energetically, there is nothing else that exists in the universe. I can't explain it. I wish I could really give some kind of analogy to what I'm talking about. But it's something that I've learned over the years that I can shut the entire world out. And when I do that, when I take that moment and pause, and I can do it with students too, but I say, hey, let's talk. I shut the world out. And I've learned this technique, this skill. And when I read for you, it allows me to dial in on this energy that you're putting out there. You're saying, I'm giving you this because I need this energy. Shannon, how are you? Thank you. Let's read for you. Let's jump you in there, and then Charlo will be up next if I'm saying that correct. Hopefully I am. How are you? But yeah, we're gonna keep going. Be on here for a while more, and you could be next. So join the queue! ! Join. Put your question. 2 tarot decks would be the best way to do it. And I appreciate you all for being here. And all right, Helga. Thank you very much for hanging out here. I appreciate you. All right, let's see. I gotta skip this song. It's not bad. The instrumental's not bad, but we gotta get something to more our speed. Yeah. All right, thank you. All right. Make sure you're hitting that like button as you guys are coming in and hanging out here. That's a huge help to me. Make sure you're sharing the channel. As always, I appreciate you guys for hitting that like button. And make sure you're becoming a subscriber, hanging around here. And think about becoming a member, because I'll be back on Monday for like this. And there's no queue, none of that. It's literally me hanging out with you. A little more of a kind of a direct access to me as a members only. And I give you that early access to content. But yeah, let's move ahead here. And I don't know, Shannon, did you give me those 2 tarot decks? I don't think you did yet. Let me just double check. The chat's now moving, now jumping. I'm happy to have you guys here. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you that are from the States. Anyone overseas or whatever, happy Thursday, happy Friday, depending on what time of day it is for you. I appreciate you all for being here. And this is my 2-year anniversary. That's exactly why you're catching me, and that's why you're seeing me online. That if you're ever wondering, well, what is he doing? Why is he online here? It's been 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I started the channel. Crazy, right? Isn't that nuts? So yeah, anything's possible. So that's where you see like the over 100,000 subscribers in less than 2 years. For real. Insane. I get it. Yeah, isn't that nuts? So it's, I gotta tell you guys, I built the channel on pure honesty, pure me, pure genuine. Like I said, I'm gonna come at it as my teacher self. This is who I am. I'm not trying to be something I'm not. It's hard to remember what that is. So by being this version of myself, you're getting basically the classroom version of me. And I'm just saying, hey, I learned the tarot. I would love to bring this into my classroom. That would be fun. All right, thank you, Helga. Next time. It just might mean you don't need the message. All right. All right, let's take a look here, Shannon. Channel activity. Yeah, so nothing popped up on my end. How about this? Shannon, I'll give you this. Shannon, if you can give me 2 tarot decks, otherwise I'm just going to grab 2 tarot decks for you. So we can just keep rolling here, if that's all right. So 1 through 6. 1 and 3, thank you. That's the worst part, I call it, right? But yeah, if you guys are looking for any like private readings, check me out at cosmicboogeyman.com. And as always, I love getting those private readings because it really lets me dive deep, and then I can only say so much on a live reading because not for nothing, I don't want to get banned, you know, and I appreciate that. But let's do this. Shannon, what was that question that you were having? I think it was go back to here. 1 and 3. I don't know if you had a question in here, did you? Or is this just a general reading? I don't think a question. So decks 1 and 3, did you have a question you wanted to ask? Or you just want me to read general for you? Or do you want me to do romance?
Soft wind calls beyond the hill, a hush so deep it bends my will. In the quiet hum of time's embrace, I find myself.
Everything's messy? Everything's messy? I don't know. Come on. Shannon, I love the energy. We know that. All right, let's see here. I think I just had a card pre-flip. Yeah. And there's another one. You guys see, you have the luxury of going back and rewatching that, and you watch how that flips. It's not a magic trick, by the way. It does it like in the shuffle. So, oh my God, there's another card hiding in there. There's the fighting for what's right, fighting for what's yours, fighting what you deserve, fighting what you have earned. Like if that card wasn't there, look how more amazing this is. That's basically coming in saying, hey, offer here. And it's just a cup coming in, right? The cup's not spilt. Cup's not spilt. Yeah. Look, something's messy because it's winning at all costs. Somebody or something is trying to win at all costs. But it's not just this, hey, you got the cup, marriage, money, whatever. The cup's not spilling. It's impossible for you to lose. I'm going to say that one more time. This is an Akashic record. It's impossible for you to lose. Okay? Water energy meets air sign, starts to meet that, like, opportunity meets the choice of choices, meets your highest power, meets Scorpio death card, rebirth energy. It's your soul. It's the choice of choices. This was like last week. Emotions. Something's clear. Like something became very clear to you. But they want me to hide those cards in those cards, but you know they're there. Like I'm not trying to hide them from you, but that, like, I would typically say, hey, here's your one card, but inside that you're like, but wait, there's more to that. And I'll say, yes, there is. Gemini lover energy. Like this is kind of like, can I just like I get a hug? Can I just be seen? Can I be acknowledged? Yes, you can. You're the energy we've been waiting for this evening, really. Once attachment forms, the perception becomes selective. That energy, that's what we've been waiting for. It's that mind edits. It edits the... We protect fantasy energy, or almost the fake. But your love, or there's been love that's been confused by the emotional dependency of another stage. When we move beyond spark energy, we find ourselves in this ego takes over that mirror energy. And that's what starts to happen, because there's a multitude of spark energy saying, hey, you found somebody, or somebody found you, or that beginning of somebody finding you. That mirror, that what you saw to be true, is kind of getting distorted, or something's been distorted back to you. And that control energy is being replaced by curiosity, or fear is being replaced by curiosity, because you're not seeing it for what it is. And somebody or something's trying to reach back out to you. It could be now, right through the cards. It could be this actual moment, saying the divine saying, let me talk to you for a second. I know you don't want to see what you see, but that bargaining with what you feel to be the future, what you felt, what you've seen, or what you've always known to be true. And I'm not talking about your pureness, the energy that you put out there, that pure, beautiful soul energy that I feel this moment, us, that connection. That energy, the chasing of reassurance, that's not what you should be doing. This is a moment where you fear loss, or you feel like something's trying to replace that. The joy of discovery is coming in. That moment, this is Gemini, this is Gemini lover energy. But does this look like lover energy? The 8, 9, 10 of swords always comes into the Gemini, the Knight of Swords, that lover's energy. But this is that cycling of coulda, shoulda, woulda, and this is that, holding back. Almost like someone doesn't want to see the true meaning of whatever this is. The relationship is taking maybe longer, or no longer has connection than it has. It's almost like trying to control something, but the outcome is about you realizing this control, or seeing what this is and saying, wait a minute, that's manipulation. That's not love. Wait, that's control. Wait, that's manufactured. Wait, that's that's symbolic. You know what I'm saying? That's almost like, it's almost for look. And when your nervous system's looking for that consistency, seeking that consistency, saying, okay, well, I do this the same day, every day, all the time. Boom, 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 boom. That's not truth. And the universe says, that's not truth. And you go, wait a minute. That's the distortion kicking back through the mirror, through the divine, saying, what are you looking for? What have you been looking for? What are you trying to find? Because you've been suppressing parts about yourself for a while now, and it's going to keep reappearing, not only in this moment or in others, but it's going to keep reappearing, and you're going to say, wait a minute, that seems just very much like me. You are a deep communicator. This is water energy. I would say either there's water in your chart, Cancer energy. This is 621, the beginning of July, but this is that communication energy. This right here is Cancer energy. This is the sun's up. You are like the epitome of it works out for you. Lover energy. Talk about Gemini, lover energy. We're talking about this. So we're trying to circumvent maybe not, or the fearful avoidant energy, fearful attachments. You're destined. And I mean this because there's 3 cards hiding here. Someone who just signed in will go, what are you talking about? Cosmic, what the hell are you talking about? They have no idea how amazingly complex you are. Right? Like when we talk about how you avoid things or whatever this is, people don't see the strength that you really possess. When we start going, wait a minute, there's more here. There's a lot more. So when Shannon starts to, Shannon will show you what they want to show you, but it's their choice. Like, they're not going to get into that deep depth of hey, there's a plan to be reborn here. They're not staying this way. Their outcome is in their favor. This is them. This is that 3 of Wands. It's almost like getting back together energy, being very fair. It feels like it's getting back together with somebody, but this is Cups energy. Almost like it feels like it could even be alcoholism or drinking, because we have the fighting and we have the getting back together. Or getting almost holding off this battle in between. This is an ending and not willing to see something. Messenger comes in. This is an earthly messenger, a divine messenger, but it comes in saying that's the golden ticket here. $1 million payday comes out of this. It's tough because I feel like it's you and a friend, and maybe somebody, an older person, older gentleman, somebody who sees things for what they are, and somebody else who sees this person for what they really are. That you can't manipulate this person, and you're no longer going to be manipulated. And the two of you see truth, and they work in truth, and you work in this because you begin to protect that bond instead of trying to hide whatever that bond is with this other person. And that's the real truth. That's the truth. Because that truth comes out realizing that strength energy, that's Six of Wands, that's Leo strength, King of Wands energy. That's this. Getting back together is just doing the same thing over. And it's just going to get worse. It's just going to keep getting worse. The King of Cups, whoever that person is, angelically gifted, this could be this person, and I'm afraid to say this might be the first time in my entire existence ever seeing this. King of Cups could be the person who's drinking, who's caught up in drink, because I don't think it's the cup of communication, and I could be wrong, and hopefully I am. Maybe I am. I'm off chat for a second, but this King of Cups is being divinely guided, almost protected. So maybe this is a person who's under the influence. Bold. I feel sneaky is a better word, because I don't know if they're in. No, maybe. It's like a chess match of real life magnitude. Like they pull out, like they're watching you sneakily, right? Somebody's keeping an eye on you, and you're already ahead of them. Think about it like this. They pull out a lizard, right? Super simple. You're like, what the hell? Your cat comes over, snatches up the lizard, and runs away. Like, you're way ahead of them because you're running on past life energy. You're already going through tarot, for example, right? You're visiting me. You're visiting other readers. You're taking the spirituality and bring it to a whole new level, because this lover energy that you have here, this relationship is no longer about connection. It's about the certainty that you're heading into the right direction. And I want to say, if this is an ending, it's an ending at your hand. Like you're saying, I'm controlling this, because you have dealt or felt pain for a long time on this. Somebody's put you through pain. Unfortunately has put you through pain, and the universe is. You have to understand, the universe is really saying at this stage, the truth almost feels like a threat to you, because you have been dealing with this for a while. And you're never manifesting, you're selecting timelines and saying, this is just like saying, which timeline do I want to operate in? Higher self's calling you forward, saying you're appearing to have this intuition, not through words, but through a version of yourself that's being attracted to a better place, a better alignment. And you're sick and tired of being treated this way. And you're getting ready to drop the justice sword on them. This is Lady Justice. This is Queen of Swords. This is the boss. This is like the lawyer. This is the police. This is like legal. And this is the patience, because you put up with so much. I would honestly say that you have honestly said, I can't do this anymore. I'm laughing because it's really like you're not even hiding it anymore. You hid a lot of stuff, and you're like, I'm not hiding it. Life lesson has told you, because you hid it, it made it worse. Fast moving action. We're already in this moment of Sagittarius season. You're fighting for what matters. Past life has told you. Sneakily, you're doing this. You're taking all that knowledge and moving forward. You're basically, like I said, the cat eating the lizard is like you saying, I'm already building a case. I don't know what or how this operates or what this is, but you're already building a case for yourself to be like 3 steps ahead or 2 steps ahead of this, because your soul's curriculum cannot be avoided, only delayed. And you're like, I know, I've gathered all the swords. Swords are intelligence. Swords are knowledge. This is sexy as hell to me, by the way, Shannon. Just so you know, super sexy. I love the intelligence. Who's not attracted to intelligence? And that's what this is. If you look at all of these swords, that's intelligence. But you're like, I want to know. And so what you're doing is you're gathering all of these swords, saying, and then you're like, okay, now I act. And you're like, you're pulling the trigger. Look at how happy you are. And this could honestly be like 8 weeks out, 6 to 8 weeks out. It could really be that simple. But typically this card here, this is now. This is 11/23 to 12/2. This means now. Like you're in, this is a snapshot of right away. Like the universe says, no, this is right away. This is like beautiful opportunity. And there is lovers here. There's angelic love. This is like you're in a relationship or you're communicating with somebody. This is somebody's treating you right. I feel like you're already talking to somebody. If you asked me, I would say you're already in the communication with somebody else. This manifestation's happened. They treat you right. And it's starting to become something bigger because the cup here is telling me that this is happening to affect the rest of your life. And that's this emotions area, see? Because this is about your soul and choosing. But you'll win at all costs. You are. You pretend to be like sweet and it's fine. But if you're pushed too hard, good golly, Miss Molly, really, I'm gonna be very honest with you. You'll get what's deserved to you. If you're pushed too hard, it's very scary because the universe is telling you you are in this moment where you can't avoid this anymore, and you've only been delaying whatever it is, this pain, the suffering. It's teaching you something. The soul contract is sitting right there, and you're playing this game. You're kind of going back and forth with whatever this is, and you're playing this game back and forth, and you're punishing yourself. And you're like, but, and you're deserving of so much more. Let me go back to chat for just a half a second here. Make sure I'm on the right page. Make sure I haven't lost anybody. How are you guys? Shannon, what is going on? Pretty dead on. LOL. Thank you. But yeah, it's super. Wow. It is. It feels like it. You are. But you have this between us, right? And this stays between us. Nobody knows. You are like behind the scenes. They're like, oh my God, hi Shannon. You're like, hey, and in your head, you're like, what's up? Like you're already calculating. You're calculating, not manipulative, but you've been manipulated for so long. You're like, I'm aware. You're like keeping receipts, tracking. You're like track. And when somebody comes along and wants nothing from you, nothing, like Shannon, right? Nothing. They want nothing from you. It throws you off guard for a second, right? Like just for this channel here, right? I want nothing from nobody. I appreciate your donation. You know that. But when you watch me do this, it's like, wait a minute, it's different. It's the universe kind of sending you a sign. Yes, it is. And you're like, okay, that's a breadcrumb from the universe. You're like, okay, that's what you've been looking for. That's what you've been asking for. And this is just between us. And you're like, tell me. Because you know whatever you've been going through, it's been the grandest of life lessons for you. And it comes down to you saying, I'm taking action. Lovers, you will not be alone. Like, let me put it this way. I don't think you're worried about that either. I'll be honest. I don't think it's about you worrying about being alone. It's about making a mistake. And that's not happening. And then that's not happening. All right. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm not even looking for donations. I do appreciate it, but you were able to jump yourself ahead of the queue. Charla, I think I'm saying that right. What will be my next professional path and when will it start? But yeah, I'll grab, if you guys are in the queue here, like I said, you could be absolutely next. Thank you guys for hanging out here. But I'm literally just grabbing you guys from the queue randomly. I was on here earlier this morning, and so let's see. Let me run down the queue because we have a bunch of you guys. Tanvia, Earth Angel, Sam Fullen. How are you, Sam? Welcome back. Glad to see you. Aesthetic Delta. Hey, hopefully you got that t-shirt. Egyptian Famous. Love the name. Geetha, how are you? Samrin, Shannon Bowers, Ethereal, obviously, and Neon Backup. I got to do this update. And Julian, how are you? Lily and Eye Candy. Will AS ever message me? Old friend, and I miss him. Oh, that's sweet. Country Love, how are you? Lucy, sorry, and Maria, Ari, and Miss K. Miss K is back. How are you guys doing? Delicious. I'm actually drinking a Diet Coke. Keeping that soda coming down. Because oh my God, I was singing so much karaoke. I'm like, I'm gonna destroy my throat and won't be able to go live. But I said I had so much fun. It was fun. I had a lot of fun. My family's like, really? I said, do you know who I am? He said, I will absolutely sing. Mm-hmm. The best song I sang? All right, Charla, pick 2 tarot decks if you haven't already. I don't think I see it here. And I'll tell you the best song I sang. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. We sang Eminem. And then at the end, we sang a bunch of Eminem. But, oh, you know what I didn't sing? Now I just think about this. I should have sang Alice in Chains, Man in a Box. That's what I should have sang. But that would have been really good. It would have been amazing. Gosh, what do we say? We sang like so many. I'm trying to think of the best song though. The one where everyone stopped and was like, "What?" Crazy Train. Crazy Train. That was one of the better ones. Actually, I think I crushed that one pretty well. All right, and I think Moriona? Am I saying that correct? I think so. I got a current reading. I'll throw you in there too. Crazy Train is so fun because everyone joins in. You know, it's like Sweet Caroline, one of those songs. All right, Charlotte, let's get you read, and then we'll grab. Actually, we'll read for Moriona. I don't know if I'm saying that correct. Hopefully, I am. All right, and then we'll keep going here. And then we'll get someone for the queue next. So if you are in the queue, any of the people I just read, you could honestly be next. Then don't count yourself out. If you just joined or you've been here for a while. So I'll be here for a little bit longer, maybe another hour or so, honestly. So don't leave. Don't take off because it's honestly that easy. And it's super fascinating because I hit the random button and it just picks, and it's not me. I have it set up that way through Streamlabs, so it's fascinating. I have like no say in it really, but make some noise. Make sure you're in chat. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up, liking the channel, subscribing if you haven't done so, and if you haven't really done so, become a member because you guys have more access to lives like this, early access to the content. All the teaching content's done, and then eventually what I'm going to do is cut that all together to some huge video that you'll be able to kind of fall asleep to, and it's going to be probably marketed to you so you can find it quicker. It's like a sleep video, learn tarot in your sleep, and I'm going to put all of the videos in one big video. How fun would that be? All right, this is for you, Charla. Let's take a look here, and hopefully we can dial in on this because I'm always fascinated, right? About professional path and when these will start. So let's see if we can pick up on any of this energy. Mid-deck pull. Yeah, maybe you're afraid to look. Maybe this is you have the information because this is Gemini lover energy, but it's angelically touched. When we get this foil card, it's telling you, hey, you're into something. I have 6 tarot decks here for a reason, but what it's telling me is in the beginning of June, of some kind of major sense, and it could have been even end of May, there could have been some kind of shakeup, some kind of move. Sun energy. What are we logically looking at? Brand new start, something. Yeah, this is a life lesson for you. This could be brand new in the sense that you have never done this before. A new kind of job. 2 opportunities coming in, 2 keys. They're here. Passion. This could be a creative opportunity, something you do. I equate this to me starting Cosmic Boogeyman. It could be something where you start your own creative project, saying, I've always wanted to. You'll have your naysayers, your people who say you can't, you won't be able to. You say, shush, shush. You say, shh, time for sleep. But I'm telling you, you start your own Cosmic Boogeyman, right? You start your own, whatever that is. And that's you saying thank you. Mid-deck pull, look. See? It pays. It pays. So yes, you have one of those and something else coming in. It's that. You're going to love the idea. Angelically it comes in. The universe says, if you're ready, then let's make it happen. But are you really, really ready? I think you are. I think you really are. I think this moment's here. I think the blindfold's coming off. The bindings are coming off. I think you're absolutely ready. I think the universe says we just have to make this moment. I think you're held on to something, old job, old opportunity, old dream, but I'm supposed to always do, whatever, Like I was telling the dream, hey, I was literally, I had an opportunity to be in the Massachusetts State Police Academy, and I had to say no, thank you. My opportunity was there, and I walked away from it to be a dad. Like I was like, I would have went in like within a week or 2 of me having my first child. I was like, what's more important? I was like being a dad, and that's one of those weird things. but you have this opportunity. You're going to have two opportunities coming in, two keys. It's a strength, money coming in. If you're asking about money and jobs, it's there. It forced me to take two cards. One's a past life. Do not worry. Do not worry. Allow yourself to have that conversation with the universe and say, what is this? Money's there, but you have to get rid of that mindset of it's not happening. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. You have more power and knowledge in your universe than you have ever dreamed of. I say this without hesitation. I come at you without lies. Because when I read the cards, I read them as truth. I read them as I see them. I read them as I always pick this up because it's always been telling me this. As I have read them for the last couple of decades. Because when I read them like this, it shows me you have harmony, you have strength, and I can expand out beyond this. But the life lesson is sitting here in your face in this moment. This moment. You have two opportunities, right? You have your own personal growth, creating something, your own dream, your own whatever, right? And then you have the one where you can follow someone else and say, hey, let me help you with your dream. A good example of this would be just simple. Not saying you're making a YouTube channel, but I have this dream where I'm building this channel, right? As my own hobby, side business. It's fun. I love it. And this is something even bigger because it connects us. There's Ethereal. Hey, hi, Ethereal. Thank you for being here. They're building their channel. It's not because we want to rob everyone of their money. It's because we're seeking something that only spiritually we can connect by doing this. It's the pillars of our existence, and that's what this is. Star energy, star seed. We're driven to do something through these wands, creation. That's what this is. It pays. I just got a tip, right? I wasn't even asking for tips. If you go back in the beginning of this video, I literally was saying I don't need money. Thank you. But I appreciate it. That's really, really, really. The endings come in through this past life, through this existence, through the magician energy, which exists only through our ability to create and build through this vast web of ethereal energy, through this, I call it the ether. But whatever this is we have this illusion. We have to get rid of that. We avoid seeing how we can grow stronger. It's way easier for us to say, I'm weaker, I lost, I can't do it. I'm going to fall back into my old ways. Once that mirror fractures and you see yourself as a manifestor, you can never go back. Once you see yourself as a starseed, you can never go back. Once you stop suppressing that energy, you can never go back, because that is happening because you're appearing in this way of recognition or self-recognition of your belief. Once you hold the pentacle, it's in your hand, you don't go back. Once you say, hey, I'm moving on, I'm going to create, that's your ability to build. This is like, it's like self-guided, like happiness, angelic abundance. Would you rather have money, wealth, or abundance? And I mean this literally. I'm asking you because I want you to answer the question. I want to see what your answer is, because the universe is offering you that. It's saying, would you rather have that, or that? Like, which one would you rather? Because it wants to know your answer. Because by throwing that out there, Charlotte, it wants to know what you want to do. That's what it wants to know. It wants to know what you would like. And then you have to make that decision. Look. And there's your decision. It comes in with this. Most people would say, well, that's my money. That's just money. No. Yeah. See? Like, this is not like, it's not like a random thing for me. But so you have, yeah. You pick the decks. You said 3 and 6, and I put a pill from the middle of the deck. This is Akashic. This is due to you. Like, before you were born, you said, hey, at this point, I'll meet Cosmic on his 2nd year anniversary, and I'll have this profound reading. I'll leave it, and I won't even catch everything, but I'll have the ability to go back and rewatch the video. Have my best friend go watch the video and say, hey, did you catch blah, blah, blah? No, I didn't. Oh my God, you're right. But this energy's here. This is past life at the root chakra. Relationships, intimacy, Gemini, intimacy, relationships. Like going through the same thing over and over. Starseed, taking the blindfold off. I'm telling you, all this stuff kind of starts to loop back in. But it's life lessons. It starts with the 2 keys. It starts with the 2. You have the power. It's you. It all starts back with you. But we don't want to believe that. And one of the big things I always tell you guys, I upsell, and I want you nothing to buy, is look for how many people show up in the cards. Right? 2. Like, 3, 1 little baby, 2 dogs. I'm like, it's not a coincidence when you see. But one person, if I pulled like a lot of this, I'm like, wow, selfish, huh? Like, that's not how it is with you. It's getting ahead of whatever this is. I love that for you. No, I'm not gonna even say this. I'm just gonna say it's you realizing you can knock on the door of the universe at any time and say, hey, are you real? Are you really there? Can I really create? Can I build? And the universe is gonna say, hell yeah, baby, let's do this. And when that happens, that path, that professional path starts the moment you believe. And you want to know when? It starts now, right now. That's what that Hierophant card is. It's now, tonight. Like on my 2-year anniversary, I'm telling you, it starts tonight. This is the moment you say, hey, it started that night. This is the night it started. You have 2 choices. So you're going to say, I'm going to do this and that. And within a year, I'm going to have this done. And within 3 years, I'll have that. And 5, I'll have this. Right? And who are you challenging? Not anyone out there. You're challenging you. Your higher self says, yes, you are. Let's do this. That's your next professional path. But one is creation. One is self-driven creation. You have 3 opportunities, but they're all going to make you money. Why? Because you believe in you. You're going to have people going to hate and not want you to have. Yes, one tiny little step at a time. Crazy. All right, how you guys doing? Yeah, let me keep reading here. So I'm just grabbing random from the queue. Let me do this. Let's do this. Who do we got in chat here? I think we have a bunch of you guys still up in here. Tanvia was still here. I saw Tanvia asking. And Tanvia, you've been in here for a while. You've been in here for a little while. I'll tell you what, Tanvia, if you're still around the next round that I go random, I picked usually 2 people. And if you're not picked now, and if I go the next round of 2 people and you're still not picked, let me know, okay? So it looks like it's Country Love and Miss K. Let me see. So if you're not picked on that next pick, I'll grab you. I'll grab you for the second person. Does that make sense? But you guys are more than welcome to donate. You don't have to. I'm just letting the universe pick. So either Country or Miss K. How are you guys doing? But yeah, I appreciate you for hanging in there. I always try to grab those people in there. I always try to grab anyone that's hanging out there. Thank you. Thank you. Lydia, how are you? Country Love's like, party! Miss K's like, good. Like, good, I'm doing all right. Like, thank you. I know it's not the same, but it's just a contrast of the 2 of you. It's just funny. All right. I'll tell you what, Country, let's read for you first. Miss K, we'll read for you second. Let's says here, long story short, my nonchalant Lieber pushed the wrong button. I blocked him. Ooh. But now I feel a void. I love the honesty here. Thank you, Country, for being blunt and honest. But now I feel a void. What's going on here? Am I overreacting? Or is it time to pack up my little feels and move around? Okay. Pick 2 tarot decks here, Country. I love this. See, I'm telling you, this is why. This is how it works. Yeah. So Sarah, it's ! join and just type your question in right there, and it's free. It's all free. You might already be in the queue here. Let me just double check. Let me see if you're not already in here. No. Yeah, it's super easy. It's ! join. And then yeah. 3 and 6. Look at that. See, the universe is like, I know. It has nothing to do with me. But Miss K, you'll be after this. But how about that? No space and the exclamation point. And if you actually put your question after that, so you do ! join, yeah, no space. There you go. And then just do ! join if you type your question immediately after that. But it's cool. You could just literally chill out. You could just hang. Yeah, you're on the queue. You're still in the queue, Sam. You're still there. It doesn't really take you guys out of there. Ooh, I'm not sure. That's Taurus energy That's fighting. Fast moving. Wow. Yeah. There's your Libra. Wow. I was like, do I need to light the incense again? It's like, no, you don't. Like, no, you don't. Wow. You gave them the power is what you did. And you hate that. Overreacted's a possible. Yeah, overreacted. Yep, you definitely overreacted. I was going to say a little bit. Yes. No, you did. Because now you're sitting there, you're raising your vibration. That's the benefit here, okay? Because you're sitting there saying, what do I do? You raise your vibration and use your intuition, and you're dialing in saying, what happened? Look at Prince Charming, Princess Charming, go back. You want to go back to them and say, hey, can I talk to you? Right? A little fired up. I'm questioning. No, you want to go back. There's Libra Justice, there's Gemini Lover Energy. I was like, maybe you go forward. And like, no. There's the Libra Justice. If you just hang on, they come back. You get back together with them. If you do nothing, you get back together with them. I don't feel like there's another person. I feel like you were fighting because they thought there was another person. Let me see about this other person. Moon, hiding. And message. Yeah, I think it just happens. Are you a jealous person? Is that what happened here? Is that what this is? Country, did you start a fight because you got jealous because you thought there was another person? Moon energy, moon energy, moon energy. There was something hidden, or somebody thought something was hidden. Wow. Is there another person then? Is there another person? King of Cups, Scorpio, Rebirth. Something had to change though. Something had to change between the two of you. You guys couldn't stay the same. Yeah, no, this is love energy. Like, that's Princess or Prince Charming. That is Gemini Lover Energy. That's also Gemini Lover Energy. I mean, there's more to it, but when I read live, I just kind of give you the quick synopsis. I mean, in reality, because we have some time here for a minute, I'm going to just give you the quick rundown. Like, I mean, this is Curiosity Kid saying, hey, and that's why I asked you, like, gossip and spies and truth seeker. And that's why, here's the truth. It's justice. But when we look at this, I mean, that's the, like, hey, lifestyle change, or somebody's finding something out. Fast talker. One of the only knights to be moving. Like, see how the Knight of Cups is like, whoa, 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 whoa. And this guy's like, in. Like, that's why I'm asking. This is change. Change. Curiosity Kid, you know, it's like there's a lot of movement here. The intuition. So I'm wondering if there was something else that wasn't being said here. Wow, like there was definitely some kind of secrets or something that was behind the scenes. Should you talk to him? Possibly. Patience is the key here. I gotta tell you, patience is the key. That works it out. Getting back together with him, if that's the question, which I don't know if that is. But, or if that's the answer, I don't know, because there's Libra here. There's Libra at your heart. But something has to change. And I want to know where the breakdown was. And it feels like jealousy, or almost like a quick move. But the communication's there. It's there. You're willing to communicate, or they're willing to communicate. You're willing to talk. And that's what I love about this. Maybe it's money. Maybe he needs to make money. Is this this is not the DJ, or is this the DJ? Is this the DJ? Is this the DJ? Oh. There's a third party in here, just so you know. There's somebody who's interested in him, I think. I'm not saying he's interested, but I think they might be interested in him. See? Look. You can go back and rewatch it. Yeah. So, mid-deck pull. It's not that they're interested. This is Akashic energy, like a past life person. More like, think about like a past life brother who's coming through as an opposite sex person now saying, oh, I really want to spend more time with you. See, past life person. Ready? And so what I see here is this moment. It's wow. It's so fascinating because you had reason to fight with them. You don't see, you're like, why did I get to such an upset energy? And you're like, I'm trying to figure it out, right? And it's Gemini lover energy. There was other feelings. Someone had started getting feelings for them and you started to pick up on it. Past life energy. I'm telling you, you were not wrong. I'm not saying they were wrong. I'm saying you weren't wrong. I'm not saying they were wrong. Look, you go back and rewatch this country. You'll see. I'm pulling from the middle of the deck. You're seeing it, right, guys? Fascinating stuff. Yes. Anybody? You're hitting the like button, everybody. Yeah, you're sharing the channel, saying, "Hey, mom, what are you doing? Follow this guy. His name's Cosmic. He's pretty fascinating. Because his feelings here, because this is a guy that you want to keep, or this is the person like, wow, there's something here. I'm just telling you, there's definitely something different about this. You're surrounded by a lot of depth and past life energy here. You'll have a conversation with them again, country. Let me just tell you, this is not over. Like, this is not over by any stretch. Listen, you can take your little attitude, and this is from your guides. You can take your little attitude and go pause it and put it on the shelf for a while. This is angelically gifted to you. Look, see? Winning at all costs. Yeah. You go back and rewatch this and then leave a comment after you've rewatched it. And you'll be like, God damn. Because these guys, your higher self is like, God damn you. Like, it's a self-sabotage move, what you did. Like, there's nothing wrong. You're just trying to control things. And it's like, I am hearing from your guides, we warned you. We've already told you stop. And you're trying to maintain instead of just letting things happen. You don't go into the river and say, hey, whoa, I want you the other way this today. Flip around, river, that way. You know, it's like, no, this is the natural flow of things. Let him exist. Let him be his creative, powerful self. And say, I'll be me. Is he trying to control you? Like, I don't think so. The cards are trying to tell you something. Oh, I love the fire you bring. He needs enough money to buy a house to be with you and to make you happy. He needs money. I'm telling you, it's like so funny. Like, definitely have control. It's like you're trying to have control, and I can feel the energetic, like, no way, and the guys are like, no. What are you doing? What do you think you're doing here? You haven't even read the whole book of life yet. Like, we wrote it. Like, you know that we wrote it, right? Get back into balance. Hold your harmony. Pause your patience. Gain some self-control, and maybe just a little moderation there. It's so funny. Miss K, I think you're up next, and then and I think we're gonna pick for the next person after that. How you guys doing? If you're enjoying what you're loving, good golly, how much turkey did I have? If you're enjoying what you're hearing and you're loving what you're seeing, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, spread the love. I really enjoy the channel. New content comes out like every day on this channel, no joke. Between shorts and long form, I make sure something is coming out on this channel every day. Not only here, but Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, X, Blue Sky. I'm pushing content. God damn, like even starting Threads, SoundCloud. Take a look at this music that you hear in the background is available to you guys. Like, it's free. You can just go listen to it. It's available. All the links here. It's just I put it up because I want you to have access to this, because it's all tuned to a frequency, to hertz. So that's why you're like, wow, it feels good. It's like, yes, because I'm trying to tune your chakras properly. And like, no, I want the best for you. I want the absolute best for you. I do. All right. All right, let's do this. Tanvi, I'm going to grab you from the queue. I know, Miss K, I know you're here too. I see you're also here. But I think Tanvi is like, whew, like Tanvi is like pushing for a reading. So Miss K, are you like need a reading this moment, or can I read for Tanvia? What do we need? What do we need to do here? I will definitely read for your Taurus coworker. I'll even let you pick romance deck or whatever you need. Because I'll tell you what, I'll let you decide like how you want to do it. Tanvia, you're up. I will definitely read for you. You know, like I love the excitement. You have no idea. Pick 2 tarot decks, Tanvia. 2 tarot decks, 1 through 6.
So wide, so high. Feel the glow.
1 and 2.
Let it grow.
1 and 2. Perfect.
Breath of light, endless flight. So bright.
Oh, yeah. See, first card. This is Akashic record, just so you know. This right here is Akashic record coming in with a little bit of growth, 7 of Pentacles energy. And I'm not trying to give you guys too much, or not trying to upsell you anything. I'm trying to give you guys a 2-year anniversary, saying, hey, I'm here, happy, proud, and I'm very excited to be back. 2 years ago, I put this one video in about called Love Limbo, and I was really happy to put it up. And I came back saying, hey, let me do some live. And this is where we are. This channel has got 3,000 plus videos. And over the patience, hard work, and dedication, we're here. And that's why we're here. And that's what this is. This is about the patience, the dedication, the hard work, the success. And that's what this is. Tanvir, you are here at this moment emotionally because you have put in all that work, that hard work. Look at Queen of Swords says, what do you trust in yourself to make this right decision? What have you done to do this? Decision's on you. We're asking about this other person. We're asking about who is this partner that you're asking about. What is this other person you want, Tanvia? Who is this other person? Libra energy, right? No joke. How crazy is this? Libra, both Libra energies. And I'm double checking on it right now. You're saying Leo, Libra. But this other person, D, is a Libra. Libra. On your mind, that's logic. Here and now, Libra. They have a decision to make, right? You're saying that hey, why haven't you decided? They don't see everything clearly the same way. It's not that they don't care. The water's fine. Stable ground, pure energy. Don't push them. Do not push them. They'll make their decision and go the way they have to go. We're not going to make them decide. That's the one thing we do not do. One thing I would never do is make my person decide. What I would do is give them the support. If it's not for me, I still would hug you, kiss you on the forehead, and say, I'm proud of you. You made a decision. That's the most empowering thing you could ever do. If they're not picking you, what do? I hate you, you're the worst. No. Libra energy. They're making the most balanced, decided choice for themselves, right? So when we're going at it, this is the strength. You know that as a Leo, you know this. You know they're making it. They're trying to get to the best decided choice. Four corners here. This is them making the decision. They're in there. You know they're in there. Their Libra energy's in there. They know you're in there. Like the Leo, the Lion's in there. You're their first pick. Just so you know, I'm not gonna lie about it. Wheel of Fortune's in your favor. Angelically, it's in your favor. They're already showing up in your reading. They're here. They're energetically. They're here. That does not mean you have won. That does not mean you have been the choice of choices. The Cup of Feelings is here. Mid-deck pull. You pick the 2 tarot decks. I pick from the middle just to give you an idea. These, geez Louise, bro. These shiny cards, all they mean. I say all. I say all, but these shiny cards are angelically touched, coming by the hands of the angel, right? By an angelic hand, right? And again, your main character energy, Tanvia, no joke, really. Look at yourself and look at people around you. Are you different? Do you have a different feel? Like, do you have like starseed energy? Do you feel like you've been kind of touched by the angel energy? When I talk about you, I don't want to dismiss the possibility. I don't know when your birthday is, but I'm gonna probably guess it was around. It's either Rainbow Children or Crystal Children. It has either like 1980s to 2000, maybe even you're gonna have either this. It has to be one of these things. It's because it has like this consciousness shift that has like this moment of realization that your cosmic vibrational fields are affecting others. This Libra energy. So you're coming in with the strength energy, but you're saying, I'm going to allow you to exist. I want to give you as much space as you need. I love that. Angelically, they come back saying, I'll answer that with a devil in the details. December is when that comes in. And if you notice all night, everybody else, go back, rewatch this. I'm not just giving up dates to say, hey, here's a date for you, make you feel better. No. Tanvia, you get a date. You've been patient. You've been patient tonight. The universe says, now I'm going to be patient with you and tell you. December. What does that mean? Gemini lover energy. Air sign, Libra energy. That's Gemini lover. This is the Libra energy. They're coming in. Does that mean a guaranteed relationship? No, but do they like you? Absolutely. Do they want a long-term? More than likely, yes. This is in your favor. Can you screw it up? Absolutely. Absolutely, but you've been holding back. Angelically, the angels are saying, hey, whisper, let them know, telepathically, whatever this is, profound empathy, whatever you've been putting out there, I don't know what it is, if it's even the natural healing ability, whatever that is. It might even be a profound ability to be isolated. I want to give you a gift. This is them. This is you. This is long term. You're either believing in the outcome, the realm, or whatever this is, breaking the old patterns. I am very proud to report back to you that this is happening. Can you kind of wobble this and like cause a problem? Yes, you can. But this is good. This is angelic. This is judgment. You're saying judge us, but judge me first. Judge them second. I love this. Because you're basically standing there saying, I want to basically be part of their process. I want to be part of their future. But I'm willing to let them go to find the best person. That's the bold, powerful energy. That's the fire energy. That's Leo energy. This is Leo. You're saying, I will literally put them first. And that's a beautiful, beautiful way to live. Are they here? Yes. So let me point out, if you want to know if they like you a lot, a whole lot. Let me point out why I can see this. Look, I don't want you just to walk away and say, yeah, I got a reading on them. It will really kind of annoy me for so many reasons. For so many reasons. You picked the 2 tarot decks. Back up the truck. This is your base of your emotions. That's angelic. That's an angelic wheel of fortune. This is your root chakra. Like let's put it this way: when you're alone, you're thinking of them. Oh yeah, hey, how are you? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You take action. This is a take action, but they have to know balanced approach. This is not take control. This is a balanced approach. When you date the Libra, you're giving them the space to make that decision. I'm telling you. Yeah, look at this is the future. Angelic Sun card, mid deck pull. Tanvia, I don't know what you were hoping for, but this is my final card to you. This is the T-Stain Tarot Wheel of Fortune. The universe says, I can't make this any more clear, but you two are meant for each other. And anybody else on this channel knows, I wouldn't just say that. I don't just go, hey, you guys, you go back and watch the beginning. I told someone like, hey, this isn't meant to happen. But you guys are meant for each other. The patience is a learned ability. Really. I approach many times, but that runner chaser game starts, so I feel you don't approach. You do not approach. You do not approach. Hey, do not. Remember how I said telepathic, profound empathy, right? Natural healer. You let them make the decision. You have no decision to make here. Your decision is not to be made. Your decision is, hey, I'm going to be me. I'm going to be me and happy. Like, that's it. I'm me. I'm so happy. I'm here, baby. I got you. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be me. That's all it is. You're not solving any problem here. You know that, right? They're a Libra. That's all. That's all. There's nothing you have to do. All you got to do is let them know that you're always available. Like, it's the stability. It's the stability you're providing. They're meant for you at this moment. But if you keep pushing, guess what happens? You ever try to grab something in the back of a couch, right? Or inside a cushion? You're like, oh, there's the remote. It's gone. I touched it and it gone. Like, it's that. That's runner chaser energy. And runner chase energy is nothing more than the 4 stages of relationship. And go watch that video. I have it available to you. It's stage 2 and 3. It's going from stage 3 back to 2, stage 2 back to 3. I'm telling you, that's all it is. And you're amazing at it. You're amazing at it. And it could just be your zodiac. It could be more than that. So take a look at the weekly zodiac. I'm promising you, you're doing everything right. Do not chase. Just be calm, steady, emotionally grounded energy. That's all you have to do. Yes, and that's it. Yes. Yes, I'm not doing any reproach. Currently, I'm getting Reiki healing. Yes, yes, and yes. Home run. Fist bump. I love that. Perfect. Perfect. I appreciate that. Yes. Okay. Miss K, you're up next. Yes. Thank you. That's exactly what we're talking about. Yeah. Hey, that's like, hey, just you don't have to say anything. They know that you're into them. They know that you are the best choice. You know that, right? Do me a favor. Thank you for sharing your energy. Really, this is beautiful. Make sure you hit that like button. Anyone that comes in, make sure you guys are hitting the like button, sharing the channel. Joining, looks like Ethereal has Intuitive Insights. We have Ethereal's channel. Make sure you guys are joining each other's channels. Help each other out. Help each other grow. Let each other, if you see someone live, hop in. You don't have to stay there for an hour. Just go on for a couple minutes. Say, hey, I see you on there. I say, hey, I'm saying hi to you. I'm supporting you. You don't have to stay a long time. It's that don't look negative on somebody. Look positively and say, I'm in a joyful way, fearlessly. I'm going to go on and give you that deep support. Yes, yes. Thank you. Like, do that to each other. Whatever it is you do, let's do that. Let's support each other in your own dreams. Miss K's asking, I'm drawn to my Taurus coworker. Will others that may be interested in him still be in the picture in the future? Possibility. Pick 2 tarot decks, right? If anything you're interested in, are you worried that he might cheat on you? Is that what this is, Miss K? I'm drawn. I got this. I got this. I think your question earlier was something about December and the spring or something. Yes, thank you. Yeah, so it's like it and never let your energy be in the place where it feels like it's misrepresented, misused. That's okay. And I know I'll lose subscribers eventually or whatever, and I know like I won't keep everybody, and that's fine, because you can't stay where you're not aligned, and that's perfectly fine. If you find another place where it aligns better, perfect. As long as you're moving forward, do that. High five, fist bump. No, I'm fist bumping you on your way out. Because I want you to keep pushing forward. I always want you to find that pure light for yourself. I always do. Whatever that is. Deck 2 and 6. All right, and let's do this. Let's I know Geetha was trying to get a reading earlier too. And I think Geetha was like almost into the queue. So I'm going to do this. Geetha, I'm going to grab you as well because you've been waiting for over an hour and a half. So I'm going to try to do this for you to give you a little bit of a yeah, give you some love. Thank you, Sam. I think the vibes are very good here. I think the vibes are very good. So Keith, I'll throw you in after Miss K. Like it's a bad thing, right? Miss K, 2 and 6. So 2 and 6. Apple sticks. All right. Let me get. Actually, you know what I should do? Get a sip of some iced tea. And so, what was the? I think. I guess my question for you, Miss K, was: are you worried they're just gonna cheat? Because you said they might. So I'm drawn to my Taurus coworker. Well, others may be interested in him, still be in the picture in the future. Is this like open relationship kind of stuff, open dating, or like? Because if you guys are dating, I don't know how that would work. I don't know. You're asking if they're gonna date other people behind your back. I mean, I'll still pull. I'm gonna get some iced tea here for a second, but I'm just curious. I love to be nosy. I'm sorry, like just really super nosy. I'm that teacher who's like, who's dating? Which who's dating? Like 5th grade, like or even like the 4th grade, we're using like secret names like for kids because they were dating. I'm like, ooh, what's the names? What's the secret names? Well, see, Miss K, you gotta be careful because you're setting up that like intention of cheating, right? I don't know. Let's read for them, okay? Taurus energy is King of Pentacles, Hierophant, 5, 6, 7 of Pentacles. And what's your sign again? What are you? Sorry, remind me. If that's okay. Oh, if he's interested in others. I don't know. If he's interested. That's a really good question. I love that. Because are you guys dating or are you guys just interested in each other? Is that what it is? Hey, Holly, thank you very much. I saw that. Oh, he's a Capricorn. Okay. Oh, wait, you're a Capricorn? Wait, you're a Capricorn. Oh, wait, he's a Taurus. Geetha, I already grabbed your that's why you're disappeared, because you're in my queue. All right, life lesson for you right here. This is a huge life lesson. Gemini lover energy right here. Jumping, moving forward. This Queen of Cups energy. It's about holding feelings back. Are we not fully open to our relationship? Communicative. Temperance energy about being patient. I don't see another person, but I definitely see a brand new start with the two of you. This is about like having a reason to not go forward. I think we're looking for like, you're looking to have every checkbox checked off and making sure, and then doing the auxiliary checkboxes checked off. See? Because when things go bad, you want to be assured that they're with you. I see Capricorn energy December, Libra justice energy. I also see that this is kind of like other people will be interested in them. The universe says, don't fool yourself. The person you're picking is coming in December, but you have to keep in mind you're on the inside or the outside. Which one do you want to be? And they're not dating other people necessarily. It just means people want to date them. Right? There's people who just want to date them. This happens all of the time. It's a lot of celebrity stuff too. You can see on the cornerstones, people want them because they have high value. Are you dating a low or high value partner? And you know they're a high value partner already. This is not a mystery. It's not like you're missing out or anything. Capricorn right here. We have Capricorn energy. We have Libra justice. We have Gemini lover here. We have temperance energy, patience, brand new start. We also have the water energy, depth energy, Cancer energy. But this is Taurus right here. This is Taurus energy right here. Right here and here. The two cornerstones already playing out. Death, rebirth. I think this is about the rebirth of the relationship. Fool card, mid-deck pull. Go back, rewatch it. You'll see. This is, you're the one or they're the one. There's no other one. There's not like, I think they're waiting for this. This is kind of like a tipping of the cups or opening up of the relationship or saying, hey, these are my feelings. You guys haven't even expressed your full feelings for each other. And that's the ending of what you exist right now as. The version of you who sits here on the other side of this moment. You sit there going, what about blah, 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 blah? What about this? What about if I X, Y, and Z? What about... The universe says this is not something you're going to decide. You know that, right? Like, you think you're going to be able to flip the switch and slow the roll. That's not happening here. Do you know your value? Do you know how much you offer here? If you get into this and you end up getting you get heartbroken, it's going to be rough. It's going to be really bad. And the universe says, it wants to let you know it will be very bad heartbreak. Why? Because it's an amazing relationship. Look at this. Amazing. It's amazing. It's exactly what you want and more. But you end. The version of you right there ends. It's no longer you. Like, you'll disappear from the channel in the way that this is. Like, this version of you, you're going to start dating this person. Because you're saying, you're both out in the cold. You know that the two of you exist in this way. And the longer you exist in this moment, that's how it is. You're exploring like, well, I want to sign from, I want this, I want that. They're here. They're already here. You can see them. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. They're already here. They're just waiting for that moment to say, is this happening or not? One or both of you is holding back, but you both have basically identified each other as the one. So why we're looking at other people interested, they're assuming other people are interested in you already. They're saying, of course there is. When I ask the cards, ask the energy, they're saying, of course people are interested in you. Like, you have it in 2 cornerstones because you're the high value. They know how amazing you are. That's their answer. They're saying, why wouldn't they? They want people to be interested in you. They know you're amazing. Like, how cool is that? Look at, like, it's not a parlor trick. I was explaining to family tonight. I was like, when I pull cards, I go, like, explain to me. I said, I wish I could. I said, I just pull like the multiples of cards. I said, I let people pick the decks. And I said, I pull, and I can't explain. I said, but I can tell you, I feel. And they go, really? I go, yeah, it's crazy. They go, yeah. I said, I'm going to go live again. And what I was explaining is this, because there's this moment where you're like, oh, yeah, because you're amazing. Are you not amazing? I want to see you put in chat, you're not amazing. Because otherwise, like, you're both amazing. You both would write in chat, I am amazing. And that's what brings other people in, because like, I want that. Yeah, I want that. Because you're both, once you get together, people want that when you're together. Because they want that. Like that. Like, you guys make each other so much better. When you guys hang out, let me put it this way, Dark Horse Cannon energy, which may or may not make sense. But it's like, when you two get together, it's unexpected. When you're separate, people like you, right? When you guys are separated, people love you guys. But when you're together, people love you guys, right? And that's what this is. And people go, they treat you as though you're already together in a weird sort of way. Like, they're already a couple. You're already coupled. Like people might have shipped you together, see? Like, they do it with you, do it with them. And that's, you see it happen constantly. They do it with you, do it with them. They do it with you, they do it with them. And so that happens all the time. But the perspective is how it happens. And depending on what happens here, they do it with you, they do it with them. And so what you're doing is trying to get ahead of it, saying, but what about? How come? And so what I'm trying to show you is the universe is like, you're already with them, right? Long term you're together, right? And you're like, yes. And so the universe is like, you guys are already kind of together. It doesn't, who gives a goddamn rat's ass that you're working together? You guys are already dating. Just lean into it, baby, and have some fun because you're already together. Like, enjoy the ride. That's so fun. Like, angelically, you were put together. Why are you ignoring that? Why are you ignoring this awesome opportunity to be together with them? Take action. You're saying, but what about other people being interested? Yes, yep, people are going to be very interested. They're Emperor energy. They're boss mode. Of course, look at their angel touched Emperor. Yeah. People are going to be wicked. So that's a jealousy thing. Look at Lover's energy. Oh my gosh. Like, it's crazy. I was just splitting the deck just so I don't throw everything back. That second split wasn't even really for anything. Like, you guys are in love. Like, I don't think neither of you have admitted it. You know what I just got? Oh my Lord. They said, hey, I love you, while your back was turned and you didn't even hear them. They were right behind you. Were you together yesterday for a little while? Hold on. Were you together yesterday for a little while? Like, and your back was to them? Whoa. If there was a moment where you two are together yesterday in the same room, just the two of you, they said, I love you. And while your back was to them, they put it out there in the universe. Holy Christ. Wow. They know what they're playing with. They know who you are. Like, you're the forever. You're the holding hands while one of you passes away kind of thing. There's a child here. Look at, there's a child with you two. They know who you are, and you know who they are. That's a beautiful reading. I feel like, but there's like this moment, like when they text you, or you, like this texting doesn't happen. It's crazy. It's like you guys don't communicate, but you're together, and it's like sparks. It's like, get away from each other. You're going to set the school on fire. And then Akashically, you guys don't communicate. Look at, like, there's no messaging. Things go quiet. It goes, doo. Like, I should be done with your reading. It's almost like you're like, I'm not sure. I don't know if this is really, really real. It's like you won't answer a text, or they won't answer a text, or it's like they won't respond. And it's so weird. But when you're together, it's like, I feel so right. And that's what the moment is. They said, I love you. And you didn't hear them. But they said it just enough under their breath. If you had turned around, you would have heard them. Whoa. That's crazy. They're into you. They are very... Geetha, you're up next. But they're into you. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. That's amazing. Like, all I say to you guys is, like, don't trust me, trust the cards. And look at what happens. The cards will come out like that. It's like, I got to the point where I got mad at my tarot decks. I used to read one, and I'll like get the same card over and over and over and over. I'm like, and then I'm like, I remember one time I was like screaming at my tarot deck. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, why are you giving me the same goddamn card? And I'm like flipping the decks, doing this. I'm like, then I got this yellow deck. Let me see if I can pull one of those cards out. Probably won't, because it's mad at me. But I remember doing this because we have such a magical moment. But I had this as my backup deck, which is the same manufacturer, same feel. So I put this in, and I remember mixing them together. And I was like, I pulled the same card twice. And I was like, it was the universe or my guides or my higher self. I can't remember who it was, obviously, at the time. This was a while back. And I heard like a giggle. And I was like, what the hell? And I was frustrated. I was pissed. I was like, this is not funny. I go, I'm trying to figure this out. And now you hear the giggle I have. But at the time, I was mad. I was like, what the hell? And so then as you see these tarot decks, I've just leaned into it. I'm like, okay, it is what it is. And I know what it is. I know what it is in the respect that it's a beautiful message. Like, why else would you get the cards to come out like this way? Like, I ran it through like AI and programs. I said, what is the odds of... And it got to the point where Eternal, which you guys hear on like Cosmic's Codex or even Beyond the Veil, I said to her, I'm like, can you give me the odds of blah, 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 whatever this is on certain readings? I'll come back after live. And she'll be like, it's astronomically impossible. She goes, obviously we can't use signs, because I try to work in facts with her. I really do. Not speculation, not what could be. And so she's like, let's work in probability. She goes, there's sometimes you just can't. And so sometimes when you're getting that kind of stuff, it's just insanely weird. Like, it's fun. But Geetha, this is for you. How are you? But Miss K, this is for you. Like, this is, lean into that, fall asleep thinking about them, knowing they're there. And I mean, I was thinking about you yesterday, ironically, which is funny. So... But it seems like they're interested in you, and it looks like they may want to even travel with you, which would be fun too. There's a lot more in here, and I love when we can get in here. I love when you open your heart chakra to me, guys. I love when you open your chakras to me, because in a very gentle way, I have nothing but good intentions. I really do. Because I want to know the answer just like you. I want to know what this is. What is this telling us? And then I release you back to yourself, and that's what you're fascinated with. Because it's such a dangerous thing. It's like, give me your credit card number, right? It's like, no. This is way more potent if you know what you're doing. It really is. All right, Geetha, if you haven't, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, give me 2 tarot decks and let me read for you. Let's see what we can get out of this. Let's get an amazing reading. If you have 2 and 4, I see it. Thank you. Sorry. I totally missed that. Thank you. Sorry. So yeah, I'll be on here for a little while longer, probably about another 25 minutes or so, and then I'll be done, and that will be it. That will be amazing. We'll have called it a 2-year anniversary. How crazy is that? 2 years. And it's not just me. Like, without Brenduska, I don't think this channel would have even began to flourish. And then having Ethereal come on here on top of that, it's just... There's special people that come into my life at special times, special places, that I will never, ever discount. Never say, hey, I couldn't have. And that's why I always will say, like, outside of even this existence, I owe so much of my existence to them, to even Tage, right? And I'm so proud of Tage. She's killing it at school, doing great. And I love that she's doing that. And I really do. And I love that so many of you guys are out here. And I really wish I could say something more or give some kind of more props to that. But I really want to make sure you guys understand when I say +1, like when I say about Brenduska, my +1, she's been in my channel since the very beginning, and I found that to be fascinating. So she's still around. She's just dealing with her own stuff right now, and I get that. So that's why I haven't forgot about her. Don't you guys forget about her. Let her know. Send her love. Send her prayers. So she's dealing with her own things, and we have to make sure she's understanding of that. So, Etha, this is for you, and on behalf of Brenduska and everybody out there, and Ethereal, proud of you as always. Imagine where you're going to be in 2 years, Ethereal, right? Like you're almost at 1,000 already. And this is not a race to 100. This is just how much you have accomplished. Etha, this is for you. First card out, boom. Friends and family first. This is Akashic, right? This is kind of like saying, this feels right. 6 to 8 weeks, you'll still be around. You'll still be here. You'll still be on the channel, still be on Ethereal's channel. Don't get locked up into it. I'll just be honest. I won't say, hey, get locked up into all this. Find yourself in this spiritual exploration. Take time for yourself. Bold, creative energy. If we're looking for friends, we're looking for family, we're looking back at past energy, you're going to be able to find that. What did that mean? Why was that there? We have that energy growing. There's definitely a growth pattern happening here. I always equate this, and this is not how the tarot does it, because it's pentacles. Let me just tell you this. I equate the King of Wands stepping into the Emperor role. You need that bold, like, I'm going to take on the Emperor. That's kind of where I have always equated it. It's not basically the typical Major Arcana goes into the Wands. It's a little different, but I always equate it to the King of Wands stepping into the Emperor role to take on that. But this is patriarchal energy. Bold, angelic touched energy. This is an imbalance, though. Something's going down. Something's happening 6 to 8 weeks out. You're going to see something come down in your favor. It's not there yet. You're going to see yourself on top in favor. It could be friends, could be family. Halfway through, you're going to start to see it really start to play out. Cancerian energy. Probably a big play out. Big part in this. I'm going to be honest with you. Also, look towards June and July of 2026. That's going to be a huge momentous occasion for you. Mark it on your calendar. Here it comes. It locks you in. 4 of Wands is commitment. Could it be long term? I don't want to call it marriage, but that typically comes in as marriage. When I get the Page of Cups, it's showing me is this. It's love or it's money or love, but it really comes in as the intuitional messenger. If you've been getting signs or you're feeling something's meant to happen or something's happening, something big's about to happen, you're not wrong. You're in the moment. You're in that moment. It's not coming in, it's happening. And so the universe is trying to remind you, you're in the now. And that's happening because you're in the now and you're aware of it. Moon energy says you might not see it because it's so close to you, or you're not aware of the intricacies of the universe. So let's be angelic for a second. 4 of Cups energy, that's that Cancerian energy. That is also tapping into that Chariot energy, travel energy. Cancerian. It's the depth. It's the traveler. But when I look at that Cancerian, it's the universe saying when you follow harmony, when I mention the nurturer, when I mention that healer, the support, that could be you. The universe says, who do we think of when I mention that healer, the support, that person that is the natural healer? The one who's going to lead into that supportive, tolerant leader. But this is the harmonic way. And then this intuitive messenger saying, we need to follow that path to get to that more bold leader. Heartbreak is a big part of your existence. Heartbreak has taught you some of your skills, some of your gifts, intuitive gifts. If you don't go through heartbreak, you will not learn all of your intuitive gifts. I'm sorry. I know it's a raw, and this is something I had to learn young, right? When I was going through heartbreak in middle school, I remember crying, listening to Aerosmith. Oh my God. Heather, where are you? And then I remember crying, and it sucks. And I remember that. And I was like, damn, man, look at Tower moment. Same thing. And it's not because you're deserving of this. We have the same kind of like, it's a blueprint energy. But that heartbreak, this sucks. I don't want that. That's stress, exhaustion energy. You are deserving of power. But that intuition has taught you something more deserving that you can ever find. Soul tribe energy, and you're in control of your universe. What does it mean if I said to you, if I gave you like the how do I say this? If I put you in the moment of saying, hey, your soul has pushed you or pulled you into this emergency breakdown energy and then pulled you back out. Like maybe, have you ever felt abandoned, right? Because some like imaginary fantasy had ended. And then you came back out of it and realized like, or even found grief or the withdrawal of grief, whatever it was that projected the future onto you. That moment where the tower moment was hitting, that grief, that moment where you felt like you had to kind of pull back, that mirror energy which reflected back to you, something you were avoiding, and we don't like, hey, I don't want to break up. It's okay. We'll fix it, baby. That moment, that trigger, it wasn't an attack. It was all data. It was all the information that we were kind of avoiding, and that information could have been an ex. It could have been a job. It could have been another situation, but the nervous system was telling you, get rid of it. It was purge it, get rid of it. The mind is way better off if you don't have to deal with all of that rigmarole, all that stuff that's bothering you. And once you awaken beyond that, it's gonna fire off and work in your favor. Soul tribe energy right here telling you, here we go. It's wedding, marriage, it's love, it's a relationship, it's you. Think about if I said, hey, you're gonna have to carry anger for the rest of your life, right? Or what would you do with that? It's not that you wouldn't do anything. I think honestly, in this reading, you would say, well, I would make use of it. I feel like you would try to make use of it with the Cancerian energy at the harmony, saying you'd probably make use of it, probably misdirected clarity of anything. But more than anything, that loss, whatever it is, that would be the removal or final removal of that misalignment, because you would be trying to figure it all out. But truth of it is that Cancerian energy still exists. And the universe says, well, what do you do with that depth? Let me go to chat for just a second here. I want to double check on this for just a moment. I want to see who is Cancerian in your reading here. And I think I gotta catch up here on some readings. Geetha, who is that? Like, who is that? Who is the Cancer in the reading here? Because I feel like that's a person. And now that's coming back for all this reading, I think there's a person or there's someone who has Cancer in their chart. And they wouldn't come back with all of this water sign energy unless there's somebody in there. Wow. Because they have affected you. And they have, I call it the catalyst. Yeah. So this catalyst has definitely affected you. I'm going to be honest with you. So there's definitely, so this Princess of Prince Charming in marriage. So this right here is saying, hey, I know what I want and I know what I don't want. Whoever this person was, this person that you dated, the one who kind of like you left or they left you, said, I'm breaking up with you. It was raw. It was very raw. It said, I will never do that again. Like, you set a boundary. That person, like, you know who I'm talking about. It's like, it feels like Nine of Wands energy, or the beginning of Nine of Wands energy, or like you're heading into that Nine of Wands energy. Because we have 5 plus 4 is 9. But it's like when you split them, you have soul tribe plus marriage. That Nine of Wands is maintaining or the boundaries. So whoever that is setting the boundaries. If they're an online crush, they're doing it with purpose. But they're teaching you a lesson. Like I don't think this is going to change. It's the depth. They're going to teach you a lesson. So, like, it's a crush, it's online, and you're like, I just wish, maybe, nope. The universe is like, nope, that's not for you. So the reality of it setting in, you're going, but I just want it to be. I get lost in that fantasy, right? And that's not the reality of it. And the universe says no. But what is the reality? That person that you've been destined to pre-birth is really there. There's a person that has inner clarity, that has a miracle attached to them, right? Instead of being obsessed or having some lust after somebody you know won't exist, there's a person who really does exist that is coming in. And that's why we get that's why I was getting that Cancerian chariot energy, because someone traveling into you. Amazing. If this is a person, but there's definitely somebody coming in. There's somebody's traveling in. That's what it is. If this is a Cancerian, if they have Cancer in their chart and they're traveling to you, then that would be the person. Geetha, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that like button and share the channel. All right, who am I missing from the? I know they got a couple tips here. Donations, I should say. Are you guys still in chat here? Let me know if you guys are still here. Let me get a sip of iced tea, so I'm not getting so raspy. But I know Moriana. Can I get a current energy read? Was one of them, and was it Holly? Was the other one? Was that the second one? I know there's two of you guys, or at least I thought there was two of you. Let me go back to live chat. It just gets confusing on this side. Holly, I donated. Yes, thank you. I got you. And I think Moriana was the other one. I think they just think they just donated, but I don't think they said much. But oh yeah, hey, there you are. Thank you. Okay, I got you guys. I got you. I just wanted to play catch up a little bit. Sorry, I don't want to feel like, but I know it sounds weird, but I'm focusing on not the donations tonight, which is weird. It's so awkward. But I got you. I'll read you guys right now. I'm gonna get some iced tea, and we're gonna keep reading. Yeah, no, I got you. And it feels weird, like just celebrating the channel. You know, the fact that we're all subscribers, the fact that you got here by being a subscriber. But I think Moriana, I think you were first. Did you have a question on there? No, I cannot do all. My voice. You have no idea how much karaoke I was doing. That's why my voice. I'm doing all right. I can definitely make probably about another 20 minutes or so, because you can hear my voice is already cracking a little bit. But I can say I had so much fun. I'll definitely grab from the queue from random for at least 2 more readings, so I know that. No, there's no way I can go all night. I would love that. I would have to just go way slow. I would have to slow it way down. The goats are cute. Imagine I did all night and just did all night tarot. I wouldn't be reading. At that point, I would just have the lights out and just chat with you guys. That's what I would be doing, just sitting here, just kind of half chatting. I could do ASMR. I could hang out. I don't know if I could just do tarot all night. All right, let's do this. Dude, my daddy voice. It's time for bed. It's time for no nights. Do Reiki. Right, ethereal like this. It looks pretty sad, actually. For someone who was actually trained in Reiki, that looks pretty sad. I don't really get the chance to use it too much. All right, let's see here. You guys are making me distracted. Stop it. God damn it. All right, current energy reading. Moriana, this is for you. Pick 2 tarot decks if you didn't already do that. That's my fault, because I'm really getting distracted by you guys. But that's actually pretty funny. It is funny. How the hell are you guys distracting me? 6, 7. There is no 7. There is no 7. I have no 7 on purpose. See? I know. So Mariana, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. No 7. 4, 5. Okay. I'm just getting a sip of iced tea here while I think about it, because as I get going, it's really tough, because it's fun. I love reading. I gotta say, I really do love reading, you know, and I think you guys enjoy it too. But I realized last Thursday you guys loved having me back on at night, and I was like, damn, maybe I have to go back at night. But I was trying to do something different, like where I was like bouncing around. But I think you guys love Saturday mornings too, or at least I feel like you like Saturday morning. What do you think, Ethereal? What do you think? Your honest opinion. Actually, everyone can chime in here. But this is for you. This is next 4 and 5 for am I saying that right? Moyana, or did I say Mo or Yay? Yee? Do I say Yee? Yee? How do I say this? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, like that. Oh yeah. I know you guys. A bunch of you guys love the weekends, the mornings. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, let's take a look here. Oh yeah. I do. I put my energy right in there. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. All right, we have December Energy, Angelic Touch, second card out. We have the Intuitive Messenger. We have the Page of Cups. Study or love, really, those. It's kind of like you have two choices coming here. Logically, you really feel like you have this or that. So, if you notice, they have their fish costume and they're talking to a fish. Money here, right? So you're in the right track, or you're on the right track. We love that already. You're talking to a little birdie, talking to a fish. Maybe you're actually talking to the universe. I love this. I don't really get to see much of this. So whatever you're looking for or getting into, whatever your energy is trying to find here, it's giving you that moment of connecting to something higher power energy. I love what I see here. This is the universe. You're saying, hey, give me a sign. The universe goes, bang. No, give me another sign then. Bang. Got it. This is Akashic energy. So what this does is it gives you a message from your divine blueprint. I call it the divine blueprint. It's something that's popped up before you arrived here on this earth. It's not something you can kind of definitively define, but you know it. It's as a feeling. It's a resonance feeling. It's something when a song or something pops in. It's the universe sending you a message, sending you a divine message, saying, you know, like a best way to put it. Maybe it's like this: hey, I'm missing the exact change for the toll booth or whatever it is. I know it's kind of a hard way to look at it, but we're missing the exact change for a checkout or whatever. But and all of a sudden you reach in your pocket and there it is. It's like, what a coincidence. I have that. It's how does that all get there? But the universe is telling you you're getting there because you're counting on all of this. In some signs, some zodiac, 4 of Pentacles energy comes in. We have the Pentacles here. Very much grounded energy. A lot of grounded. It's really mastering your craft, understanding the universe, even if it's solar output, even if it's what you put out, it's telling you you're connecting to it. But there is regret, right? Because we kind of hyper-focus or we build in that energy, saying we overthink or we overprotect our energy because we're nervous. It's when the heart starts primarily protecting that intelligence, the mind decodes it, and we start to maybe over-decode, and we could be. It's the energy maybe decoding a broadcast louder from words, but every synchronicity is what I'm really seeing. You're getting these synchronicities that breadcrumbing you to a place that only you can find or only you're seeing, and that's what I'm trying to get at, because karma seems like a momentum, something that's pushing you through, not a punishment. Definitely not a punishment. This is not a bad card, but it's the soul stopping, pausing and saying, what am I not seeing here? What am I missing? And when you're expanding, it feels like maybe it's like a reset or even something bigger. And we're going to see here in just a second, because it's something bigger. We can't get there unless we open ourselves up. If someone is haunting your thoughts or someone keeps popping up, that could be a connection, or even like I would call it like a fractal link or an echo or soul echo to that person, past person. So there could be someone that you're actually still thinking about, or they're thinking about you coming in. So that's not wrong, by the way. That person, they exist. You'll actually see the rabbit up here. It could even be someone that you had intimacy with. decision being made. Do I reach out? Do I not reach out? Do I talk to him? Do I not reach out? That kind of thing is there. Because time is non-linear in this kind of reading, and what I see is your future influences or self-influences or the now influences, they matter. And that's why we look at things as soul-level attraction and not just the physical attraction. That's why a lot of high-level thinkers, a lot of smart people will look at it as an energetic recognition and not just say, I like them. Do they like me? And that's what it is, because you're looking at that angelic, why are we both out in the cold? Why are we both craving something bigger? 4 to 5 pentacles. We're going from that moment of clarity, right? Capricorn, devil in the details. What am I missing? What is that moment of I can get there, but I need something more out of them? It's reality. It's saying, hey, I know that it's worry or misunderstanding, or I need to grow from this. And it's going from loss to generosity, or from generosity to patience, to growing from that moment of saying, I need to enjoy life, not be worrisome of that life. Libra justice energy comes in with the understanding that we're moving in from that devil in the details to I need to explore what this is. And you have somebody on your mind. Like I said, there's somebody always on your mind. There's somebody always on your mind. That's somebody always on your mind. We're looking at the divine partnership. This could be, so they're always on your mind. You're always on their mind. And we have that problem because when you're like, I'm not thinking about them, bang, they're back in your mind. Like, why am I thinking about that? It's because they're thinking about you. Because you're the perfect match, and there's this weird battle. Like you're like, I don't want to think about them, no worries, but they're thinking about you, and so now you're thinking about them again. And there's this weird synchronicity. Come back and rewatch this, you'll see. This is weird. I'm telling you, this is a crazy channel, and this is why. Congratulations, right? 2 years anniversary. A mid-deck pulled this because you're on the same frequency, right? When you got there, and if this isn't. I'm going to say if it had to be some physical, because you can see the rabbit hiding right here in the corner. So there's definitely something here that brought on the physicality, but you're both stressing out about it, man. Wow. It's the stress, exhaustion, burdens. It's all of that. Like, why are we stressing? You can try to forget about them, but there's no one like them energy, right? I'm going to date so-and-so, but the relationship has to change. No one like them. I'm going to block them out of my mind, but they're going to keep popping up. See, it's fighting me. And it's so funny. Now it's like, I don't want to go anymore. Growing yourself, building yourself, working on yourself is the way to do it. Look, as we get into the here and now, you're like, well, this is how it is now. Yes, because the angels are helping you get there. You're like a little manifesting luck magnet. And really, the universe says, let's talk, because the spirit speaks through you, through patterns, not paragraphs. You like if you and I hung out, I would be able to pick up patterns like this. It'd be fast, because that's a gift that you have, and because you're seeing the universe, even if it's not directly, it's indirectly. That's what the soul level attraction energy is that you bring in, because at the very root, you say, I can see things logically or spiritually. Which one do you want me to? What lens do you want me to put on? That's the difference with you. But heartbreak is what triggers it. Heartbreak is what brings this on. Being very blunt with you, there it is. That's the thing. When someone haunts you or comes back to you, you can actually use that to draw in a bigger, powerful, more enhanced connection. It's the boldness of this pain. Saying, I recognize that pain hurts. I'm going to use it to my advantage. Because there's nothing like heartbreak. Let's be honest. Everybody, let's be very honest. When you go through heartbreak, you know that rawness, that like, this hurts, like I can't get rid of it? That, are they messing with me energy? That, Three of Swords is rough. So Three of Swords is this, literally, the terminology that follows this card is heartbreak. It's even divorce. It's loss. It could be depression. So this energy, when you go into any of these things, it could even be like surgery. But most relationships exist for that energetic calibration, not longevity. Most people go, I'm going to be with so-and-so forever. It's like, not necessarily. But maybe you will. It's a choice, but you make that choice. You're the one who has the ability to choose. And that's what ends up happening when you start getting in there, the relationships, the changes. This person, it could be, like I said, a past person, it could be a current person. But this person who you have this intimate relationship with comes in, that heartbreak they're not meant forever, but there's a calibration level that's come in, and that energy never lies. You know who lies? It's us, the humans. It's easier. We lie not only to other people, but ourselves. And and you're recalibrating for another frequency, another level of yourself. I love this. I love this. This is Moiana. This is like yours. This locks in. Let me know. Let me go back to chat here for a second. What are you going through? What happened here? There's two people out in the cold underneath it all. No matter what happens, you're both never together. I don't know if this is a person who's trying to come back or hasn't come back or wants to come back, but somebody's blocking this or trying to hold back from trying to come back. There's a blockage here, but it's akashically driven. And this usually means like they won't answer a text. Yeah, that makes sense. Twin flame energy, that makes so much sense. Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, it's so much sense. Twin flame energy makes so much sense, doesn't it? Like, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Like, really? Oh my God, doesn't it? So you guys are like literally triggering each other. The way I explain that to like friends and family is it's like you guys grab hands like this, right? And you kind of you pull each other around and then just start spinning and say who's letting go first. Because one of us is gonna go really far and one of us is gonna be really hurt. And then it's like, okay, I guess it's me or you. That's all it is. All right, Holly, you're up next. Thank you. Why don't you, Holly, pick two tarot decks? I know you want a soulmate. We all like soulmates. Soulmates is easier. So what I usually do here, Moiana, is I pick one deck. Ooh, I was gonna say I pick one tarot card. It's about taking action, world energy. What is it you want for the outcome of this relationship? It's self-unconditional love, right? Self-love, self-respect. Is that what you're getting here? No. But do you love you? Being honest, you don't have to answer the question. You have to type anything. I'm asking you, do you love you? Do you really love you? That's all I want to know. Do you love you? I think you do. I think you really love you. It's just this regret here. Twin flames are a pain in the ass. Like, can we be honest, everybody? Twin flames are a pain in the goddamn ass. Five of Cups is just like but you still think about that person. Let's turn around for a second and ask ourselves, what is it you desire? That self-love, that unconditional love. What is that going to lead to? A better version of yourself. Yes. They are such a pain. All right, let's keep going. Holly. And then I'll pull two from the queue. If you haven't done so, join the queue and then leave me a like. Hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment. And when I'm done, come back, rewatch your videos, and then see what else you pick up on. I'm sure there's stuff I'm missing. Ugh, twins. Ugh. No, actually, that's why I never really talk about twin flames too much, because it's so triggering. Get me? See, you're get me going already. Damn you, twin flame. Oh, I have multiple times. You guys, I can tell you my theory on twin flame energy. It exists. I'll say we'll start right out the gate. The first words out of that chapter are twin flames exist. They do. They absolutely. And the karmic partnerships are tough too. But the twin flames are and I have this thing that pops up in these tarot decks called the divine partnership, and that's the most beautiful partnership. That's the hey, I need your help, and they'll fly across halfway across the world without you even asking them to come. They'll just show up. That's divine partnership. That's like what we ultimately want, is that divine partner. And what it is like, think about the shiny King of Cups and the shiny Queen of Cups. There's only one of each of those, right? That's them showing up in the upright in your reading. Like, it's like, what? And I let you guys pick the tarot decks. So when they show up in your reading, it's like, wait a minute. The odds of that are very slim to none. Yes. So you want what I call it divine partnership, the divine partner. It's kind of like it takes like the car. It's I'm not saying there's no twin flame or any of that. That is your ultimate. That's like when you, the inception of you. There's you, and then there's this other partner, but the divine partnership is the ultimate partner. There's the pieces that are missing, the pieces they want. Like, they're the person who's going to finish your French fries, essentially, right? And the other person who they like, you're like, they like what you desire. They'll finish your sentences in a good way. They'll be the opposite in a good way. That it's a win-win. That's the best way to put it. It's cause and effect in a relationship. It's the truth comes out for the rest of your life. You'll never leave each other. The divine partnership, once you guys are there is nobody who can replace you. You guys will fight for each other, like on behalf of each other. It's like it's very beautiful. You can think of it. There's some grandparents have done it, like they've married and then they've been married for 50 years. That's a divine partnership. That's not a hey lucky. No. All right, here we go. Let's get going here. It's really crazy because I love that energy. I do. Holly, this is for you. And see, I hate twin flames. You guys get me going. You get me going in twin flames. You really do. Twin flames are triggering. General reading. But really, it's like I don't know why. I think it's just the one. I think we all carry it in different ways. But general reading, this is you messaging your past self. This actually might be a very good reading. In the respect of like you've done the work, you put the time in angelically. I think you see something big coming up on the horizon. 10 of Cups is completion, happiness. It's the goal. Bold, operational. This is King of Wands. This could be Leo energy. Could be. Wow, mid-deck pull. Right? You said decks 1 and 4, I thought, right? Making sure. How is this possible? Yes, Jesus. Because this is the precursor to that. Like, how crazy. That's card 3, that's card 4. Wow. And that's the messenger, higher self messenger. So all this is your higher self, your highest self. When I read these cards, and I'm going to go multiple layers deep here for you, this is like the best version of you, Holly. No bullshit, no lies, me and you just being blunt with each other. I'm saying, hey, ultimate Holly, like ultimate version of Holly. Where are you? Where does that version of you say? Look, yep. The one who needs like the midnight pull in and hug. The hey, little spoon, get over here. Right? You know? Hey, let's take a shower together and save water. This version of you exists. So whatever that version of you is out there, it exists because it wants to exist. The 8 of Cups is this moment of clarity, but it's angelically gifted. Emotionally, you've been tapped by the angels. And what I'm telling you by this is the 8 of Cups is that depth energy. It's the depths. It's like maybe it's feeling abandoned emotionally. Higher self energy conduit goes this way. It's telling me that you're reaching. It's going to sound crazy, but you're reaching to your highest self, the highest version of you. You have to walk away from the people who no longer serve you. The people who no longer are for the best and highest good, right? This is probably one of the first and only times we pulled this card today. I've maybe pulled it once or twice. But the 2 of Pentacles is Capricorn energy, December energy. By December, for your own good, for your own protection, for your own self-defense, for your own harmony and balance. Don't necessarily say, hey, I'm not talking to you anymore. That causes problems. Just stop giving to people that don't give back to you, right? The ones you're like, hey, I'm going to text so-and-so. I know they won't get back to me. Stop giving to those people and give to just you. Life lesson here. I think you've been giving to people for far too long that don't give enough to you. And I think the life lesson here is you are an overgiver. You are. And this is a self-imposed restriction that you're going to go through. Look at this. Say no more. Moon energy. Knight of Cups. It's that energy that comes in saying, hey, we're going to start loving ourselves a whole lot more. Marriage energy comes in. I don't know if we're looking to be married, but it could be. This could lead to marriage. This is the first of 2 wands out of 4 where the universe is saying we're going to learn how to love ourselves to love others. I don't know, but this is, hold on, 1, 2, 3. This is not about an ex. This is about learning how we are moving on from letting people take advantage of us to be the best version of ourselves. 10 of Wands energy, struggling, no, this is actually, no, it's getting rid of it. Yeah. This is fighting for what matters in our lives, right? You know how we carry other people's stress, exhaustion, and we're like, what the hell? And those people are like, I'll get back to you. Yeah, oh my God, I don't even get into this. But very quickly, I've had family been like, hey, can I drop my laundry off? And other family like, oh yeah, I'll wash your clothes. And they wash everyone's clothes. And then they like, oh yeah. And all they were doing is just messing around the whole time. Point is, there's nothing to be gained from that. Like on a spiritual level, on a growth level. The universe is telling you to look at this in a really wonderful way. 7 of Pentacles is literally, it's giving you that moment saying, hey, this hard work, is it yours or theirs? This delayed success, is it yours or theirs? That patience that you're taking, yours or theirs? The universe wants you to understand this is a partnership growing. There's a very much looks like, I'm going to tell you, that very much looks like somebody's coming in this relationship. Traveling might be a partnership. See, there's lovers. I want to feel like there's somebody coming in who wants to get together with you. Soul tribe energy, and I've taken ownership of this 5 of Wands probably a while ago, because this usually comes in at rivalry challenges, like somebody's battling you. It's like sport. No, it's like after you get married, it's like, hey, let's go do this. Let's challenge each other. Partnership, marriage or one. It's definitely marriage or wedding. Ace of Cups is relationship, angelically gifted. You working on you, letting go of the people who don't help you, who don't serve you. And I'm not saying the people you're taking advantage of. I'm talking about the people who matter. This is very, very big boss energy, patriarchal energy, and you're going one level higher than you really have to. This is you just not answering those people saying, hey, you gonna be home later? I need to come by and grab the such and such. Hey, by the way, I need you to come help me. Remember, you're helping me, which means you do 70% of the work. Hey, by the way, remember you're going to drive the kids to the such and such, but they don't do any of the same effort. Yeah. I'm taking that and being selfish. Selfish o'clock coming in, and it's quiet. It's like I said, you're not saying anything. You're not going to be like, oh yeah, I didn't tell you. I'm just taking time for myself. If it comes to that, you say it, but you're not telling them. Moon energy, there's probably 3 friends or 3 primaries that you're kind of taking with you. With the 8 in this position, that's basically the universe saying, we are basically claiming this. You have to take this life lesson and say, how long has this been going on? Has this been going on far too long? It could even be family, just so you know. Breadcrumbing you, taking you for a ride. What? The Emperor's like, no more. Like, you are drawing a line in the sand, and these people are no longer taking advantage of you. It could be an ex, it could be an ex-partner, but I feel like it's not masculine feminine. I don't feel like it, because it's but you are very like, I'm no longer being taken advantage of. But this changes your outlook. I'm telling you, relationship comes in. I'm going to show you. I'm going to pull far future. That's Gemini lover energy. You know me, I know you. That's Knight of Swords. That's angelically touched. It says, hey, you're claiming that you want your relationship, you want things to be different. You want your how do I say this? Your status to be different, right? This is a lifestyle change. You're saying, I'm changing how I live. I see how I am different. Guess what happens? My life becomes different. Yeah, the universe goes, yes, sir. And it changes. It changes. There's nothing that can happen. It's Gemini lover energy. It's that lover's energy. It's by May, by June, you're absolutely in a loving relationship. See, because you took a moment to grow your energy. You said, I'm investing in me. But you have found the infinite money glitch, just so you know. This is a trick that masters, spiritual masters have figured out, just so you know, Holly. No joke, no lie. This is something that I recently started to master. But those people who manifest, they've realized they set their intentions. And everyone's like, oh yeah, I do that all the time. No. Your mindset, if you live the mindset of like, you are going to be a millionaire, or you are going to be a millionaire, you're going to be a millionaire. Guess what it is? You're gonna be a millionaire. And someday you will. Maybe, if you want. Because you're gonna be. But if you live the mindset of, you are a millionaire, you are a millionaire, you are a millionaire, you are a millionaire, you are a millionaire. Guess what happens, Holly? Guess what has to happen? Guess what has to happen from the universe? Guess what has to happen? The universe is writing your reading. Guess what? It's telling you. Guess what happens? Yeah. Yes, you are a millionaire. And this is like, it's super easy because the universe goes, God damn it, because it has to answer you. It says, that goddamn Holly keeps asking and saying. And it's not like you, like in the future, the universe says, yeah, I'll get to you. You're that nice kid who just says, can I say, yeah, no worries. You're the one that says, no, I want it now. And the universe is like, I'll answer you. Like, you're like, no, now. And it's okay because you're doing this for your best good, your highest good. You're the one, you're number one. This is your soul. When you're speaking from that place, and you know what I mean, everybody out there, hit the thumbs up. You know what I'm talking about. When you're talking from that place, right? And Holly, this is you. This is your reading. When you're talking from that place, I am loved. I'm desired. I am unlike anybody else. Oh my Lord, the universe answers you. Don't thumbs up me, baby. This is you. Like, this is you. The universe is claiming you. Because what it's trying to tell you, it's putting it out there that you are unlike anybody else. And we discount ourselves every single day. It is you. But what is me? You say, it is me. I want you to tell me. I want you to put out in the universe right now, while we're live, while it's just you and me, I will literally wait an hour for you. Like, I will wait 2 hours. That's how much you matter. Like, you matter an immense amount. No, I know. And Holly, this is for you, because this is a life lesson saying you set your own intention. And you know what? And this is one of those things that the universe is saying you have always been the number one choice. Think back to high school, freshman high school, right? Right? And when you stepped through those doors as a freshman, nobody really knew who the hell you were. Like, you were just like, I could change my identity that day. And you locked into that new version. You went, damn it. Like, I could have done something a little different. Right? Yes? And there was something in that moment in this universe saying, here is your new chance. Go move to a new city. Right? Oh, I don't go by Holly. I go by Holly. Like, I have 3 L's and I have 4 E's. I go by Holly. Yes, I am strong. I am worthy. I am rich and always in life. I am the best. I am love and light. Yes, and yes, right? You absolutely are. And why don't we add in there, I am influential to all those I touch. Because you are. You absolutely are. Yes, you are. You absolutely are. And you are loved. And I love how you put, I am love and light. Because you are. And that's what's so fascinating about you. Because you're not asking for anything. But when you go to sleep or whatever this is, and you get in your head, I get you. The universe wants to mess with you. Because there's these moments right now when you're like, I feel amazing. And then you guys leave. And you're like, I don't know. Am I? Yes. Tell yourself. Cosmic said yes. Even those of you who didn't get picked, right? And I'm going to pick a couple more people here in a minute. And I know Holly donated and all that. And that's not why Holly gets this. Like, Holly's a life lesson for themselves, angelically saying, you are a gift. Right? Holly, you're the kind of energy that's needed for not only us, for the universe, or yourself. I'm trying not to go overboard here, but it's one of those things that we look at and we really dismiss. I want to go mid-deck pull here for a second. Hopefully I can get it clear. Yeah, you're an investment, right? Like, the universe says, I choose you. You're an investment. And that's how it is. It's never going to change. The universe is invested in you, like it has always invested in you. You are the epitome of success. What you see in yourself, it slows that down, but you are the king of pentacles. You are a life lesson. That's Taurus energy. Like, you are a life lesson in a good way. And I think that everybody brings a little bit of something to each of these readings, and that's what makes this even more fascinating. People come here and go, hey, Cosmic, can you just read about so-and-so? No. Each one of you is like, you're a cosmic repository of infinite knowledge that I pull from. When I read, I'm like, God damn, you're so different than everybody else. When I read for you, Holly, you're different than Shannon. or Sam. But if I don't hit if I hit the random button and you're not picked, it's because the universe is like, you are okay. You're not picked. Your number hasn't been called. You're good. Right? You haven't been called. You don't need to be called. And that's not a bad thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick 2 more people from the queue, from the random queue. Do yourselves a huge favor. Give yourself a chance. Exclamation point join. Get you in there. There's still a bunch of people still in that queue. I appreciate you guys for hanging in there. I know Sam is still in there. That is amazing, Sam, that you're hanging in there. And I appreciate you guys. I really, really do. For hanging with me on this moment. 9 more minutes until the 2-year anniversary is over. And so that's what's so fascinating. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick 2 more people, and then we'll call it. And then you won't have to wait. You'll be like, okay, I know I'm not getting picked. Or I'm getting picked, one way or the other. I'm not going to make you guys hang out forever. I do appreciate you for taking your time for hanging out here. But yeah, I was on early this morning, came back, and I definitely want to hang out a little bit more. But it's 2 years, 2-year anniversary of the channel. Isn't that nuts? Isn't that crazy that I've been doing this for 2 years? Isn't that amazing? That isn't that one of those things that we look at and we try to take a moment, take a pause, look at and say, how is that possible? And I was guided to come here. I'll be very blunt with you. So, it's not me, it's us. It's all of us. And I have to say, I really appreciate there's a little bit of everybody in what these readings bring to the table. And it's very rare readings, like very rare times I'm like, I can't pick up anything. And I've had that happen. All right, let's keep going, guys. Let's go. Let's pull from the queue. Exclamation point join gets you in there. I'm not sure who's still left here. Muskans 334. Let's see if you're still here. If you are, make some noise. But I'm very happy to be here. I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to spread this, whatever this is, as I keep learning, exploring. And I'm going to tell you, the Beyond the Veils and Cosmic Codexes will come out, and they're going to probably be tandemed, because some of the stuff I've been looking into and really studying has fascinated me. But it's like, I don't know. I don't want to make the videos like an hour and a half. Would you guys, I don't know how many of you guys have been watching that, but the Cosmic Codexes or the Beyond the Veil when I'm pulling the cards, or the Cosmic Codexes where I'm just talking. But what's actually going to be really happening even more soon is I'll have like Ethereal, or I'll have Nella, I'll have these guys on there, and we'll have a chat, and we'll have them talking, we'll have us together, and I'll ask them a question, a deep question about the universe, and we'll get their opinions. We'll get everyone's own perspectives on stuff. Some of my members, some of you guys, and what I'll start doing even more, even on the members only, I'll start raffling off like t-shirts and readings and stuff, and I think that's going to be more fun. Give you guys a chance to say, hey, this is really fun. You can win a t-shirt, win some merch, and I think it's going to be really one of those things that makes it special for all of us, and I like being part of this process. All right, let's take a look here. We have Muskans 334. I don't know if they're still here or not. Let's take a look. I think, Maria, you're still in the queue, yeah. 1117. I love those numbers. How many of you took a nap after your turkey? Anybody? Ari's such a lover girl. I think that's what it is. Ari's such a lover girl. Next person. Oh, Michaela, my my readings are very raw and real. I can't. I don't have time to fake it. Like, there's no way. Like, I just read. I don't fully open the valve like to read everything all the way. I was explaining. I think maybe it was Nella. Maybe it was you the other day. I did. I can read more. I can read deeper and all the way in. It just gets me a little scared. I need to go all the way in. Like, I don't want to know. Like, when I see too much, sometimes it's like, but I try to go a little bit too far in, and I get caught, and that's why you see me keep reading. Because I'm like, I want to see everything, but then I don't want to see too much, and I'm like, oh, I get caught up in I get caught up in the effects of the read, and that's one of those things that I love reading. Because once I'm in there, once we're in there, and it feels like a bond has been built, right? When I've read, it's almost like there's an emotional charge that happens, and the clarity happens. It's so fantastic, and we're not chasing anything. We're in that moment of clarity, and there it happens. There it really happens, and I almost awaken something, and we awaken together, seeing something, and it's fascinating because I said, like, the Akashic Records thing. Wow. When I read that the first time, I knew of it. I just never could get into it. But I got way into it. And I opened up to the Akashic Records through reading a dual reading with somebody. It was Nella and I think Frank, my friend. And my third eye was blown wide open. And I don't know why, what happened, and I wish I could say, hey, I was just kind of like, oh, I was just making fun of it. No, it happened. It happened on a live, and it's just all these weird things happen, and weird stuff happens from you. Your souls, you have a soul in there, and as I read, you guys are carrying these weird cosmic keys, best way to put it, and as I read you, I'll get more pieces of those cosmic keys, and the more I work, it's awesome. It helps me connect. It helps me dial in. All right. Ari's such a lover girl. I don't think they're here. It's the last call for them. Make sure they're not here, and then we'll pull again. Should I just clear the entire queue and let you guys who are sitting here and chat, who are awake, who haven't fallen asleep, rejoin? Would that be easier? And just ask you guys what the question is? Maybe I'll do that. Actually, I'm just going to do that. I know there's a bunch of you guys here. All right, let's do this. Let me remove all. This will be way easier. Okay, you guys, the queue is open. You guys can rejoin. Anyone that's looking for yes, it's going to be way easier for all of us. So why don't we do this? Exclamation point join. I just cleared the entire queue. You guys can rejoin if you're looking for a reading. I'm going to pick 2 more people for the last 2, and then we'll call it. And then I'll be back. Maybe not Saturday. I was gonna say maybe on Sunday morning, but I'm more likely on Monday night. We'll see. Oh, I like that, Sharon. I love that. I love the 2 and 6. I can start shuffling, then ask you your question. Like, yeah, I love that even more than anything. Sanjana, thank you. But yeah, the queue's open. You guys are more than welcome. All of you are more than welcome to join in. I appreciate you for taking your time, for hanging out with me tonight, for taking your time, for being with us, for appreciating this channel, for getting us there. We're at 2 years. Like, what? It's now 12 a.m. and we are now entering to the 3rd year of this channel. And what is the subscriber count at officially as we enter year 3? Let's see here. 116,779 as we enter year 3. What an explosion of a channel. Yes, really. And obviously I learned everything I had to do this past year. More and more as I did live, different than recording, more than like running Discord, which has been tougher for me. But like even like getting onto Facebook or cross-platform, cross-streaming, it's like all of that stuff. It's been amazing. Creating other content, creating enriched content, which I have these other ideas for other stuff too. It's like, what? So I mean, it's one of those things that I look back and I thank you very much. I really do. I'm not proud of me. I'm proud of us because we showed up and it was something I thought. I know that this channel is always deserving of something more, and I know it's. My guys have always told me it's supposed to be underground. There's one. Pink Peach. Love the name. Pink Peach 4328. Outcome of Ryan and Crystal. While I get back together, and what is Karn's feelings and thoughts? Eight-year post-divorce mess. Recently uncovered that all the delays I faced around that are beyond registration, whatever. I'm heading back to court. Jesus Christ. All right, Pink Peach. Pick 2 tarot decks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. That's definitely one way to skip the queue. So I'll pick one more person after this, but the queue is wide open. You guys are more than welcome to join. But yeah, I definitely have you guys in here. But I'll start with Pink Peach, obviously. I'll love that. Yeah, I'm only gonna be on here for probably be on here for probably another 10 minutes or so. Because it's been a long day. And I'll be back. I love that you guys are hanging in here. I might be able to hang out a little bit longer, just not read cards. I'm intuitively I'm getting spent a little bit, but I love that I'm hanging out with you guys. I teach STEM, like science, tech, engineering, math. They call it STEAM some places, but that's what I teach. The grades 3 through 6. And it's actually pretty fun. I'm like the favorite special. Like the kids will leave my room, they say, "You're my favorite." I'm like, "Yeah, I am. Yes, I am." Oh yeah, this is very, very draining. I love it. And it's taken me a while to build up this stamina to go like long like this. All right, Peach, let's go here. Let's get some. Let's see. Did we give us 2 tarot decks? I don't think we did yet. I mean, I love the reading. I do. I like the outcome, Crystal and Ryan. So if you can give me 2 tarot decks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, Pink Peach, we can roll with you, and then we're gonna pick one last person here. We're gonna see what we can do here to get this closed up for the night. I do appreciate you guys for hanging. I find this fascinating. That I don't know why. I don't know why I just didn't realize it was 2 years. Is that weird? Is it weird? Isn't that weird that I didn't realize it was 2 years? Because it popped up on my phone and I'm like, what the hell? I go 2 years. Yeah, I mean, you could do a super chat, just people be pissed. I don't know. It just was weird because I was like, I looked at him like, I go, it's really been 2 years? I go, it felt like longer because I've been doing it. It feels like because I do it consistently every day. I'm in the studio. Every day I'm down doing something. I'm trying to improve like the logos, the content, my website, like something gets improved. I try to improve constantly. That's what I do. All right, 1 in 5. I'll tell you what, Christine, why don't you do this? Why don't you join the queue and let random be your friend, so that no one gets upset. I mean, I love the donation. It's so hard for me to say, hey, don't donate. But let's let the universe pick for you, really. So join the queue with your question, see what happens. It's kind of gonna pick one more person, right? And then we'll let the universe pick for us and see, hey, maybe it's you, maybe it's not, right? I know no one will be upset. But I'm saying for us as the universe, let's see if, because Christine, you might be picked and it might not cost you anything. And I do appreciate you. That's all I'm saying. That's all. I don't think anyone will be upset. I don't think so either. But all right, Pink Peach. I think this was a relationship question, right? Let me double check. Hello, I would like to know the outcome between Ryan and I, Crystal. If we will get back together, super easy, right? What are his current feelings and thoughts? All right, let's take a look here. I say it like super. I'm like super easy, obviously. Duh, like duh. You know this, Pink Peach. So we'll be looking here. I don't know their zodiac sign. If you want to throw it in chat, you can throw it in there. But look at Tower Moment, super easy, right? Because it pops out. It's a Tower Moment for both of you, but it's been brought in by the universe. Emotions, bang. Don't get in your head. Empress energy. This is meant to make you better, not worse. Relationship change. This is meant to change your relationship, not go back to the same thing. So, Pink Peach, you're not going back to the same relationship. If you want to know if they miss you and think about you, yeah, they do. They do. This is a fight. They know it too. You went through a fight. There's a third party that played a part here, just so your moon energy. This third party definitely played a part in this fight, just so you know. Okay? Here we go. Devil energy, devil in the details. I love this. So this is devil in the details. December, you guys are back together. I don't know, unless it's Capricorn in the chart or Capricorn in the chart here. Moon energy here, right? Pisces, Knight of Cups. This is that moment of looking at that Six of Cups energy, saying Scorpio energy, change, relationship change. But the truth comes out. Somebody was playing a game here, but you're both very lucky to have each other. That's the truth. Let's be very honest with each other. Getting back together. You guys will get back together. Don't push it. Don't fight it. Do not, I repeat, do not text them. Do not reach out. You're the one. Act like everything's fine. Don't worry about it. That's it. Work on yourself. Do not text them. You're going to become an empress out of this. It works out very good. Look at, works out very good. I can tell you. I can already see it. A friend of a friend will tell them they're going to be stalking you if not looking into you. They're going to be like, hey, how's it all going? How's Crystal doing? How's Crystal doing? And they're going to get better, but you cannot get back together with them in the same capacity. Emperor, Empress, ready? So there's stuff that you're going to be very uncomfortable with because you can't see the outcome. But I'm going to tell you it's okay. If we're locking in marriage, right? And I think that's what we really want to do here. If we really want to do that, Crystal, we want to lock in marriage. We got to get our mindset onto that. This is Curiosity Kid. Why did we have this fight? Let's be honest. Why do we have this fight? Get back together. Devil in the details. Devil in the details. Why do we got to get back together? Yeah. Why? Because there's something that has to happen. A relationship change has to happen. The universe is saying, hey, knock, knock, who's there? Relationship change. I'm telling you. Look, relationship change. I love when I get to the end of these. So that's what's going to come down here. That's what has to happen. But I feel like it's going to happen in December. I feel like that's what has to happen because the universe wants you to be very well aware of this. Ten of Wands brings in that very big... a lot of Leo energy, strength energy hanging on. I don't know. Maybe this is... I mean, they're in your energy right now. They're here. That part I'm not worried about. I feel like... But they're not with you right now. This is the Three of Wands, just so you know, is get back together right before marriage. There's marriage. I don't know if you thought about marrying them or this was about... Go watch my Cosmic Codex in my Beyond the Veil. It's called the 4 stages of relationship. But you'll see what I'm talking about because there's definitely these stages of relationship that you're going through with them. And one of them is when you bounce between stage 2 and 3 and you bounce back. And that's what you're doing. But you're going to get back together with them in December. Do not, I repeat, do not message them. Do not say, hey, I miss you. I want to get back together. Because there has to be a moment of this clarity that you both need each other. But why do you need each other? Why do you need the relationship to change? There has to be something that has to change in the relationship. You miss them. You clearly miss them. but they're due to come back. I promise you. I think there's something big that has to happen. Did they cause the fight? But I don't think so. The universe is coming down. When this happens like this, just so you know, this comes down like this. That tower comes flying down from the... This is almost like the universe did this. It comes flying down like this, and then it goes up. So, angelically, it's a divine influence that this broke you guys up. I'm going to ask you in a really simple way. Was it a silly thing that broke you guys up? Something that you really would never expect? Look at this. It's like you both could take action to get back together, but I really... What sign are you? Like, that's a great question. I just saw that. Perfect. Yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah, I got merch, too. I totally forget about that. Cozyfly.co. Antonella said they'll model everything. Thank you, Nella. Mm-hmm. No, but really, what caused this breakup? Like, what actually caused you guys to stop dating? Very intriguing. Pink peach. So whatever this is, at least the way I see it. I mean, that's the way I see it. Maybe he was too blunt and too unreserved his thoughts for pink peach. Yeah, it could be. This is December, though. Look, soul energy and Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to be honest. It's still happening in December, regardless of what I say. Like, that's what that is. I was just checking out to see, did pink peach bounce on us already? Pink peach, knock, knock, knock. It's still December Capricorn energy, just whatever that is. Yeah, it's all about judgment. I don't think there's any judgment. I think something else is going down, but we'll see. We'll see. It's all in good faith. I get you. All right, who's up here? Let's go to the last person, I should say. And let's figure out who it is. Sanjana 888-2. All right, hopefully I didn't offend anyone. Hopefully I'm not offending anybody too much. Yeah, it's all random. It's all random here. All right, Pink Peach, let me know if you're checked back in. Or Crystal. I think that's also a name. I think that's the name we have here too. All right. I caused it. Tomorrow's his birthday. Yes, it was my insecurities. I cut him off, and I'm a Leo. I mean, you can still text them, "Hey, happy birthday." You know, just say, there's nothing wrong with that. But don't go beyond that. Just say, "Hey, happy birthday," just letting you know, just thinking of you. That's all. You could do that. But you cut him off. That's all. Bruce Lee's birthday's a good birthday, too. Thank you. Thank you. But he was also not reaching out. For one day? Yes, hold on. Wait. Everybody, wait. I need to point this out. Wait. Sanjana, you're still up. But he also was not reaching out for one day or so and made me question if he was talking to someone else. He made you question. Like, he made you question. Listen, made you question. Made you question. Are you listening to yourself? What did he do? Like, he made you question.
In the quiet where shadows grow long.
Like you said, I get you. You said a lot of insecurities.
Words feel wrong. Do you hear it? The sound
I get you.
of a voice that
Are you a fearful? Are you one of those fearful avoidants I was talking about earlier? Are you a fearful avoidant? Look it up. I'm telling you. Look, it's a lot of this is probably in your head. Probably right. Pink Peach, look it up. But what is this bringing you? What kind of answers is this bringing you? Yeah. You're afraid of something, or you fear something. That's what I'm seeing here. You're afraid of wanting that deep connection. Like you're risking that maybe it's a disappointment risk. And that's what this is. Or what would happen? How do you feel? Let me ask you. Like, Sanjay, I know you're up, but hold up here. Just let me ask, because I'm really curious about this, because this is one of those fascinating things. And I wish we could just chat for a little bit. Join Discord. You know, any of you guys, any of you, feel free to join Discord. Jump in there. Jump in the chat. But really, if you're afraid of something, right? What are you afraid of? Are you afraid maybe that depth might make you happier or make you feel unfamiliar? Are you afraid this privateness is gonna change you? What is this that's changing you? You're pushing, cutting people off. What are we afraid of? What is this a detachment doing? It's costing you something. It's costing you definitely intimacy, right? The aloneness.
you're not the same. It's the fire that begins.
Nobody said there was a third party. I'm asking you that question.
It's okay to be seen.
Look, this is the universe. Balance. This third party right here that you're thinking of, see? You're imagining it. Look, there's lovers right there. This is you trying to concoct that there is a third party. Like I'm telling you. I don't pull the lovers in this as lovers here, Pink Peach. Like, is there a third party? I'm asking you, point blank. Don't worry about what the cards are telling me. I'm asking you. What are you telling me? Because you're making stuff up now. Like you're making things up that I didn't even say. Look, because you're the one who's alone in this. You're all alone. You cut them off. You're happier. This is what you wanted. You're happier now. Akashically, you're happier. The universe says you got what you wanted, right? You win. Yeah. You got what you wanted. You're happier. Look, Empress, you got what you're happy. You're super happy, right? You win. But now things have changed. So, you can't go back. There's no undo. There's no undo here. There's no, hey, I'm going to redo this. See? So something has to change. You cannot go back and keep doing the same thing. So you're changing something. Something has to shift. So this is past life energy. The reason you're going through this cycle with this person is because you have to change. You have to change. I'm calling you out. Like I'm calling you out point blank. This is death card, recycle. Look, you're in regret. You're sitting here saying, I'm so regretful. The universe says, yep. You know when this really started for you? The other day, like about maybe 2 or 3 days ago, you said, oh man, I messed up, right? And because you're like, oh, I should have stayed. I could have, no, look, see, universe, like, that's it. A couple days ago, something clicked and you went, damn it. I overstepped. Yeah. Don't have to build anything with them. Just take it slow. There's nobody else in there. You're making stuff up. I don't want to call it self-sabotage. It's like it's something more. Yeah. Yeah, you're making things up. Listen, nobody said that. I pulled the Lover's card. I'm pulling this. A couple days ago, you're like, you kind of cut them off. I think you're really into them, and you're like, you get spooked by how much you're into them. Let them in. If you get hurt, you're gonna, oh man, nothing bad comes from that. I know it sounds crazy. You still win. Do you know that? How is that a lose situation? right? How is that a lose situation? If someone hurts you, they lose. If they take advantage of your vulnerability, they lose. Right? I'm vulnerable. Like right now, I'm vulnerable to all of you, right? But if you guys take advantage of me, who's gonna lose? Like me or you guys? No, there's no other person. Like I'm telling you, you're making this up because you're trying to justify what happened. But no, you're being a little bit of a fool, being honest, because you're like, I need to justify what I did. But you called it out. Like you said, my insecurities, my old insecurities. Let's say, hey, let's slap on this label. My old insecurities. I'm getting over it. I'm better. I'm getting better. Right? But you can't ignore it. If I don't know how the blow up went, but I'm gonna guess it probably was something big. Give them a few days. Text them. Say, hey, I just want to talk. I'm sorry. This is what happened. So, all right. Thank you. Check in. Check out some of the other content. Sanjana, you're up next. How are you? Sorry. This is a very deep reading. It's a very deep reading. I got you. You check back. You hit the notification bell. I'll check. I got your back. I got your back. All right. What are we looking for, Sanjana? What is the most important message and guidance from the guys right now? Awesome. What a great ending. Place your hands on the deck and I get to pick. Oh my lordy lord. All right. I do love that. I don't know why. I love doing that. And there's something to that. It's I don't know how to explain it. It feels like, you know, we get afraid of making mistakes, you know, like, oh man, I could pick the wrong, and there's none of that. It feels like it's a bond between the tarot decks, but it just happens. Like I felt 5, I heard 5, and I saw 5. And on this one, it was like I felt the deck on this one. Yeah, see, it's fighting me. Hold on. All right, let's take a look here and see what comes out of this. Let's see what Sanjana is due to have. Whoa, yeah, you are not. Hey, listen, you're not an NPC. You're a main character here too. This is coming out saying, do not forget. You have up until December 2nd. Something big's about to pop in your life. Good, bad. I'm just gonna say it's really happening. No, it's good. It could be a relationship creation process. You're going to something really powerful, but don't forget, hey, that turns into a little bit of burden. It will only last. You might get stressed out. I'm gonna be honest with you. Life might become a little more difficult. Don't take it out on me. By mid-December, it just passes. It all goes away. But I'm going to be very honest with you. This is going to happen, and you're going to feel very relieved because this is a completion. You're like, hey, I got there. I did this. That pain or the relief of pain, whatever it is been going through, it kind of starts to subside. You're like, okay, passion creation starts to work its way into the future, and your rebirth starts to happen because of December. Because you know December's coming. You're like, I can breathe again. Lovers cards again, mid-deck pull. I love this. Coming in, allowing this to create, build. We have this moment of rebirth. You and somebody else, emotions. There's somebody here. Somebody comes in and becomes vulnerable with you. I love that. Because they're finally becoming vulnerable. Universe says, let me notify you. You might start getting notifications from this person. Finally, they start texting you. Finally, they let you know. Finally, they say, hey, I'm actually into you. There's an imbalance. They realize there's other people, but there's an imbalance, and that they're maybe letting go of all that stress, exhaustion, or giving you a heads up. This is completion energy on top of completion energy. Gemini lover energy coming in. We have this past life patience. They've been waiting lifetimes for you. That's what's so fascinating. Gemini lover energy. We have the Gemini lover energy coming in with December Capricorn. By the end of the year, by December 30th, this happens. But like I said, this starts to really culminate with you taking on saying, I know I have to finish this stressor. And it's going to be like fast moving action. You're a main character. It matters because you are in it. And I say this with all due respect. If it was anybody else, it wouldn't be a big deal. But because you're doing it, it's going to be a big deal. Look at Angelic Chariot. We're talking about the Cosmic Canopy. We're talking about the Sphinxes. No way are we talking about the fact that they are not controlled. But this is like two different houses. This is you taking on the cosmos saying, hey, I know you're leading me to the right direction, so I'm going to follow your past life lead. Get me there. The intuitive messenger starts to kick off, and by the end of the year, you're locked in. Real love begins to produce, to project, to show, to outgrow, to outshine, to begin to show in this new higher frequency. It's beginning to show because you are really available to it. See? And it's like you can't explain it, but it happens because it's available. December energy, Capricorn, devil in the details. Don't count on me. Don't count on me. Let yourself go look it up and say, how is this possible? This is January. This follows right after this. This is beginning of January. But this Five of Swords says you're fighting. This is winning at all costs. Strength, Gemini. We have this moment of clarity. This is that moment of saying we're getting in there. The notification says this is that strength, this is that Leo power, that ability to overcome. But you're realizing that awakening, it doesn't necessarily remove that desire. It doesn't outgrow it. That frequency, that energy, that real love, all of that, it's coming in through relevance. It's coming in through the overcoming of heartbreak, through past life heartbreak, through even this life or past existence heartbreak. But it's angelically gifted saying you are deserving of whatever this is, no matter what happens. And people are going to judge you. I'm going to be very honest. No matter what you do, no matter how you operate, people will always judge you. It's you rising above saying, judge me. I don't give a fuck. Like, judge me all you want. Because you're going to operate on this really higher frequency where people, their judgment, it has no relevance in your operation. The intuitive messenger says, are you ready for this struggle? And you're like, I am. I'm ready. Dark Horse comes in and allows you to build, allows you to grow. Separate from the universe, you get these amazing new high-level messages, because once that real love comes in, once you have learned that every relationship is now an awakening, it's building you in this new human form, this perception of reality. It's basically allowing you in a real simple form saying, hey, you never awaken alone. That's what this whole channel is, right? You're never activating the door alone. Yes, you have self-ownership. Yes, your soul is yours. But the end of those relationships, the end of those beginnings are our own, yes. But this is us saying, how do we get to that next stage? By teamwork, by understanding that we're never alone. Never alone. Like, this is completion. 4 more choices. This is that completion. This is the last card in the Major Arcana. Saying before we make that next stage, before we take this journey, we have to decide who's going with us into the next chapter, the next book, the next version of us. And I think you're deciding. And you know what? I'm there. Like Sanjana, I'm there. You know why? Because main character, right? Past life, no judgment. Like, I'm not judging you. I have no judgment. I have no judgment. I have no judgment. I have no judgment on you. But I will tell you, whatever this is, whatever this channel is, whatever this is, it has some significance to your creation, to your growth, to your spiritual growth. But more than that, the work is all yours. It's all your own. And so that's what that whole self-ownership is. That's what this whole, like, I have my own, they have their own, you have your own, our relationships are our own. However, this human form is our own, but our perception of reality, that's the part of us that allows us to activate and awaken alone. However, we do it together. And that part of us, that activates, that staging, that ability, oh, it pulls, it creates, it builds. And even though there's an imbalance, our self-love, our ability to create and say, hey, I got your back. You okay? Yes. Check in. Fist bump. I got you. You know, secret handshake, whatever it is. You know that you're going to be safe because the universe has put us together for a reason. Allow yourself to find that happiness. It's not bringing you to somewhere negative. It's bringing you somewhere positive because you're deserving of that happiness. And what is this? Yeah, past life messenger. But the Knight of Wands is a patient card. It's the patient knight. It's the one who's like, you know, it's the kiss on the. It's the kiss. I personally look at that Page of Wands, as the lust, powerful, creative, fiery wand. It's the one who's going to bring the past life message. It's a past life messenger bringing something to you because you're deserving of that. I appreciate you, and I always do, because you guys bring these messages to me. I leave here going, what was that? How come? Why? And it's like, scientifically, we can look at this and say, what was the odds of getting all of these cards? And say, hey, one reading, maybe multiple of the same, but you guys pick the cards, you pick the decks, you pick all of this, and I'll shuffle them later on, but it doesn't matter. You still pick. It's 1 through 6. I could put 17 decks down here, and still would be the same kind of result. That's what the universe has always taught me. It's the completion. It's your emotional happiness. It's your joyous outcome that matters most to me in my journey. And with that, I say goodnight. And I tell you guys, I'll see you on the next one. I appreciate everything you've done. I appreciate all of this, because what matters most is us getting to that next stage. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you to my moderators. Thank you to Brenduska. I know you're not here, and I wish you well in everything that's going on. To Tage, to school, everything that's going on to you. Ethereal, to 1,000, to 5,000, to 10,000, and that's not the goal. It's your happiness. It's your growth. Do the channel the way you want to do it. Make yourself happy. Connect to those people that matter most. And Nella, thank you for joining us. I appreciate all of you guys. I'll see you on the very next one. Set that notification bell, set it to all, and I will be back at the very latest on Monday. But make sure you check out all of that new content as it comes out. There's tons of it. I appreciate everybody. See you guys soon. Peace. On to the next.